Well, hello everyone. Well, hello there. Welcome to ESL EPT Open Cup Asia number... Wow. My mic seems a little quiet. Check. Testing. Wow. This is not normal. It's Abby normal. My mic volume seems a little quieter than you... Well, it's the compressor? I don't know. I remember adjusting something. No wonder the music seemed too loud earlier. Anyway, EPT Open Cup Asia, number 133. Welcome. All right, let's see who we have. Players are getting links. It's going to be a short one. The bracket's quite small. Because of Home Story Cup, we're not surprised, but it looks like we have. On this week's EPT Asia, we have Dark versus Kibber Cattle, Firefly versus Jisha, Purcell versus Endeavor, Han Mono versus Cyan, Cure versus Eat Toss, Fork versus IGM, and Awaken versus Beyond. Maybe we'll get Dark. We may get Dark, or we may be get our... Yes. Oh, fuck it. Let's just see. Percival versus Dark versus Kid. Let's see. I'm trying to see if Dark's opponent's here. We're going to try to get Dark. Alright, we're gonna get Han Mono, fuck it. We're getting Han Mono, our cheesy boy. Han Mono versus Cyan. Oof. I kind of like this one. We got a PVT as the nature of today, even my ladder matches. I can't believe I threw this. Alright. It's Han Mono versus Cyan. If anybody wants to do a prediction. If not, I'm gonna do this. All right. Just getting this prediction in. Hey, Raven. Anyway, we have a best of 3 and spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire. Give it up for our red Protoss player. It is Cyan from China. And his opponent in the bottom right from Prep Esports. Give it up for our cheesy blue Terran player. It is my boy Han Mono. Certainly going to go proxy. Cyan going for a pylon scout, as it would appear. Yep, look at that. He's rallying right to the mineral line. Welcome, welcome. And I have some coffee, too. You're going to get a little tiny, tiny coffee this late. Hey, Magic Turtle, what up? We got the fam here. All we need is, like, the fisherman. We need Reza. I don't know about you guys. I'm worried about Reza. But anyway, you know, anybody that watches this on YouTube, and one day, I think people are magically going to look up StarCraft and see Dave. I have a dream on YouTube. One day that'll happen, and they'll be like, who the fuck is Reza? They'll think I'm talking about Raza. And all of you guys will know when you see this. We're on a 2-minute delay when I mention all you guys' names in chat and gals. All right, probe going to be annoying on the supply depot, the supply depot, as the French would call it, Kappa. Pardon my French. Actually, it was funnily enough, he could have been annoying with that. Oh my god, he's going to get an SCV potentially. Going to damage another one. These are 2 damage STVs. Reaper is on, no, it's a Marine on its way out. Han Mono not going for a proxy, but is going for not even a, wait, what? Is he just going to high ground it? Look at this. He didn't even take a second gas. This is uncharacteristic of Han Mono, going for a CC, taking a reactor after. He is going to go 1-1-1 probably, but taking a reactor after this. Oh, does the SCV die? That's so close. It's probe versus SCV. Unfortunately, Cyan doesn't get the kill. Anyway, behind this, we do have gas saturation. Yes, and I have something on my phone. It's a text message from my girlfriend. And there's a Stargate opener. And yeah. And my phone's even slower than my computer. It's going to be a 2-1-1, it looks like, or just a 3 racks. Actually, this could be a 3 racks with the factory in there with like a cyclone or tank push. Protoss is scouting for proxies because there's that supply depot, but Stargate based opener. I think we're going to see a cyclone opener from Han Mono. But let's see if it's a GG Oracle Adept opener, another Adept follow-up, as is the case with most Stargate openers. Cyan is a little behind in gas and minerals for an Oracle immediately, but he is going to get one pretty quickly. And if I sound pretty hyped up, it's because I've had a lot of coffee. A goddamn lot of coffee. Not just any amount of coffee, a lot of coffee. All right, it is 2-1-1. And a cheeky 2-1-1 build from Han Mono, who's does have a CC behind it. Is going to drop a mule and get down there. I'm sure everybody's going to, you know, that's the thing. We don't have too many casters. We got based Alexander Enke. Very good French. Shade Sims laughing probably like Dave. Double Oracle opener from our Protoss player. A Phoenix would be ideal, but with this many Marines with a quick stem, obviously with 2-1-1, a pretty committed build. Yeah, he's just now landing his orbital. I don't know how much I agree with that. Oracle's going to come out. That's a lot of Marines, though. It's going to go right in path. So Han Mono is going to have stem on the way pretty shortly. Oracle going to keep eyes on the stasis ward. Going to block the CC. That's big brain. And it's going to force a scan in order. Oh my god, this is huge. It's one less mule on a 2-1 build. That is so huge, guys. This does not happen every day. Sacre bleu. Sacre bleu and la pole. I don't know. I've never learned French, so pardon my French, as the expression is. And a third barracks going down behind this. Meanwhile, our Protoss player not quickly going for a third base. He's going to get a Twilight Council and Forge. All right, going to take his time with double gas saturation. Not going even into the, like a Phoenix might not be a bad play. Oracle is doing some pretty good damage here. At least forcing some lost mining, if nothing else. Capping a supply for a moment. Yeah, catching a few workers. That actually is 5 workers for our Protoss player. Behind this, if we take a look at the army supply, it's only 4 adepts, 4 stalkers, and a shield battery in the main. This is actually pretty big, but Han Mono with stem is going to be able to pulverize it. The DPS from the Adepts and the Stalkers should be decent, but it's going to be still a tough hold with 2 medevacs. 4 Stalkers, got to be careful. That's the entire army of our Protoss player. The Oracle's going to have to be forced in retreat. These Marines potentially going to get a lot of kills, but another Stalker's warped in, and, well, it's very well defended from our Protoss player, all things considered. Not a single worker lost, and realistically, it's 4 Adepts and a Stalker with a shield battery. Not too bad, considering the workers caught on the other side of the map. All right, that being said, we don't have any tech follow-up. It's tank. Would like to see combat shields. Somebody's forgetting combat shields, even if he's going to play like 2-based. Worker production is actually pretty rough for Han Mano, unfortunately, but that being said, he's not completely out of it. He's looking pretty behind, but he's okay, now he's remembering combat shields. I do like this position a little more. He's going to go move across, but guess what? There's 2 Oracles, and they're coming in with a vengeance. Ooh. Yeah, 2-1-1's a bit of a gambit play. 2 really softened up SCVs. Ooh, almost gets 3. All right, we have nothing else. This is going to be just pushing across the map, and these Oracles are going to come in with no defense. We have no reactor on the starport. 3rd base going on for Protoss with a damn lot of Stalkers. But Han Mano with the army supply lead for the moment. He's going to boys pull. He's going all in off the 2-1-1. Combat shields may finish by the time he's there, but the Oracles, well, if he catches, oh, he needs to catch the Oracles too. The Oracles are going to be a pretty big component. They get the rev tag, they see the army. The Marines are ahead of the boys. We need to get the boys in front. The 2 tanks can't go down. He needs to keep these tanks alive at all costs. And combat shields is still not done. He needs to be careful. The rev tag's OP. All right, nice tank pickup. Is he going to go in and try to do it? Oh, Stasis Ward, he catches the SCVs. And you know what? There's no siege tank. He could have sieged. I don't know what this medevac micro is. He's going to build SCVs and Marines behind us. Decent tank shots. Not the greatest position, but still pretty decent. All right. Cyan is going to go around and try to catch up to these tanks. And nice rev tags on the army from our Protoss player. Ooh, one of the gates going down pretty big. Battery out of energy, but 2 more are going down at the natural. The 3rd's going down. Battery overcharge activated. But you know what? Oh, God, these tanks getting out of position. Beautiful micro from Han Mano. About to lose a medevac. Tanks are not sieged. He loses one of the tanks. 2 of the tanks. Can he hold? Can he put the pressure on? Can he get the damage he needs done? 2 SCVs still alive. Going to make this a bit of a fight. Oh, he doesn't target. Well, he just goes right for the Stalkers warping in, but he could have killed the pylon. Actually making this a lot better of a fight. Not bad fights, but not anything great. Not the greatest. We've lost. Actually, yeah, this is very aggressive. And that said, he needs to get the fuck out with the medevacs at least. It's not a lot of, not enough damage, but GG. Very good game from our Chinese Protoss player. I can't even pronounce that word, Jeed Sim. I do apologize. All right, guys, I know we didn't go for dark, but you know what? We'll get dark after. And Han Mano is in the middle of the bracket, so winner of Han Mano Cyan goes on to fight Percival. All right. And here we are going on to game number 2 of our first series. Let's go. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice. Give it up for our red Protoss player. It is Cyan. And his opponent in the upper right representing Prep Esports. Give it up for our blue Terran player. It is Han Mano. And let's see what we got this game. Low ground wall off for our Protoss player. 2-1-1 is a gambit move. Honestly, Han Mano, he just had to have his tanks in different positions, I think, and siege him earlier. He would have been, I think he could have won that game. His micro was good, but he made some miscalculations on where he took supply block for second. Probe is potentially going to be annoying to the SCV, and our Protoss player just going down to get his gas. He's going to take a gas in a second. I would imagine, yes, he does. In the mini-map, we can see that probe going to be annoying. And, yeah, not much to write home about on the Protoss side. That's why I'm not even going over here. We got all the action right here. Oh, my God. The SCV almost falls with just 5 HP. That would be 1 zap away. Probe trying to regen some shields. Oh, take some hull damage. I would have liked the pathing to go over for a minute more. As you guys saw, there's tricks. You can hide your probe on the side and come back. But oh my God, that looks like that probe may just die. Cyan may have thrown this probe. Nah, it's going to regen some shields here in a moment. Yeah, he's regenerating some shields, so the probe will live to see another day, just like the SCV. That said, a Marine opener again from Hanmano. Like it. And the Nexus going down after the core for our Protoss player. Nothing too crazy. But he has to be careful not to lose his probe. Mr. Cyan going a little crazier there. Hanmano going for a regular. Honestly, this looks like a very standard game from our Terran player. Very non-conventional for our cheesy Korean buddy, Mr. Hanmano. Gotta love it. He's got good control, but I'd like to see more macro games from Hanmano. He's a good player. He's going to trap this probe. Probe is going down to Kirktown. Okay, we do have a... Looks like a 3 racks opener. Nope, it's 2. Is it? Please don't be 2-1-1. I hope he goes for the factory 3 racks push. I think that's a little stronger, but let's see what our Protoss does. This game, he's going Ooh, he's going Robo. He's expecting something like Cloak Widow Mines. Or maybe he just wants... He could be going for an Immortal quick and be going quick to Robo Bay play with a little memery. Okay, yeah, all right, Hanmano has to be a little careful. These Marines are a little damaged. He does put some pressure on the Adept. Okay, behind it's another Adept. This is where it gets dicey. Hanmano has to be extra careful, but that CC is so delayed. Dare I say it, that's actually a bit more of the problem. Just as much as he doesn't want to lose workers, he has a delayed CC. That's very annoying for our Terran player. Behind us, our Protoss player going for yet another Adept. So it's going to make it look like Stargate play, but it's actually going to be a Robo. Going in for a Warp. Is he going to go for Adept? Oh my God. He may just be going for like Adept Sentry or something. Right? Let's see. Yeah, let's see how the game plays out. Cyan with a little cheeky build. A little cheeky, a little squeaky. Trying to catch the... Hellions is going to beeline down, try to catch a couple SCVs in the process. Oh, Hanmano cancels one. Stem is on the way, and it is going to be a Marine tank push. I think the Hellions are a good choice because that makes him think there's 1-1-1. So it's forcing an observer. It's actually not. There's not going to be a Widow Mine file up. It's actually tanks. But the Adepts are going to be able to potentially see this. But they could be thrown away. These denied a lot of mining. And... Oh, nice catch on the Marine. Okay, that was very fortunate for our Protoss player. He's got the Warp Prism. And yeah, here it is. The wall off cancel. Oh no, the tank. This is... I don't know if the tank scouted right there. He's delaying mining, but at the same time has to be careful. Oh, the tank unsieged. If he just left it sieged, that would have been a lot different. Oh my God, rest in Pepperoni's Warp Prism? I don't think so. It's Kirktown, baby. Warp Prism lives. Behind it, a Protoss player building another observer. What? He knows there's a tank now. He should be... I would rather him just tech up the Robo Bay or something to that effect. He's just putting pressure on right now. Delaying even more mining from our Terran player. Oh, but I don't like this walking into the... Oh, God. Walking into the tank flare was a bit of a fool's errand. Okay. Hanmano transferring some workers. We do have a Warp Prism going in with 4 Adepts. Actually, 2 Stalkers and 2 Adepts. Right into the mineral line. Let's go. Oh, Stem's about to finish. What is that control? A little misclick from our Protoss player. Oh, no. He should have just went in balls deep. Tanks trying to catch... Or Stalkers trying to catch tanks. Cyan almost came in with like the biggest brain play, but mistakes were made. There's no blink follow-up. This is just gateway units, and he's just throwing them all away. Does not find any value here. He's been quite annoyed. Well, the trade's just not worth it is what I'm getting at. He kind of threw away a lot of units. So Hanmano's just going to push across the map. He's got stim. He doesn't have a huge army, but that said, oh no, he's got to pay attention. This warp prism, he is going to stim on top of it. He's going to try to get it. He's going to try to get it. If he gets the warp prism, adepts be damned. That's actually a better trade. That said, though, these adepts are going to survive the one marine. But still, at least he got the warp prism. He can micro this out. Got a little Asia lag. Oh, score 1-0 Cyan. Thank you for that. Sorry about that. Hung Mono, let's go. Yeah, true. Hung Mono. Jesus, is all the chat leaving? Maybe I should have fucking laddered instead. Is my casting that bad today? God damn, I should have just laddered. No, we got the Tater Tutor and Gene Sim and Abel Bacon, hopefully. I don't know. The usual suspects, but maybe I should just stick to laddering. At this rate. Alright, here we are. It is going to be... We have not a lot of players tonight, I should let you guys know, too. Thank you for that again, Gene Sim. This is just going to be Immortals. Kind of tough to really do much to the tanks. I mean, Immortals are decent against tanks, but now that the tanks are growing in count, this gets scarier and scarier. There's 2 batteries behind this. Do like that, but... Okay, that pylon at least isn't depowered, and... Oh, yeah, the Sim City's working against Cyan. Cyan can't get the Immortals to retreat back to the... That was a little rough, Sim City. The fucking batteries actually working against him, but Stalkers without Blink are going to go behind us. Actually being fodder for the Immortals, which are going to help clean up this. GG. Oh, Cyan takes Han Mono 2-0. Very good stuff for our first series. Aw, poor Han Mono just instantly left. Well, he's got a day ahead of him. Okay, so that concludes it. I'm going to have to do this. It's going to be Percival. I think I've had way too much coffee today, guys. Holy shit. Okay, well, I had it too late. Too bad I didn't have it earlier in the day, enough of it. I admittedly had a little before, but I've been drinking coffee way too much. Feeling a little manic. Hey, thanks for the raid, Bloge. What up, my dude? Thank you, thank you. Hope you had a good stream. Percival versus Cyan. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. Thank you, Bloach. Make sure you give him a foul. We're on a 2-minute stream delay. And we are covering Percival versus Cyan. Oh god, I didn't go online on teamliquid.net. Whew. I feel my blood pressure going up here from this coffee. I gotta put it down. God damn, I forgot to go live on teamliquid.net. That is a shame. All right, well, fuck it. I just went over to this. Now that we could have done better here. This is the first game of the series, spotting in the bottom right-hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire, or as Florencio calls it, Cosmic Safari in the red. Give it up for our Protoss player. It is Cyan. And his opponent in the upper left, give it up for the blue Terran player. We've seen him earlier today. It is Percival. Can he avenge Han Mono for the Terrans out there? That's a cheeky SCV a little earlier. We are pretty certainly going to see a proxy Rax right off the rip. And yeah, so finally I remember to go live on teamliquid.net. I didn't click save. That actually helps. And thank you for the follow, Bloge. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty. It is looking like a proxy Reaper right in the face, but is it going to be scouted by Cyan? Cyan's going to look around here. Oh, he is starting to look for potential proxy racks. I think Cyan just scouts this. Yeah, it's right in path. That's very unlucky for Percival. Percival is going to probably have to try. Well, no. Oh my god, he changed the pathing. That is so fortunate for Percival. Cyan literally almost scouted it, but Cyan's going to cheese too. He knows something's up. This is Korean StarCraft, folks. It's cheese versus cheese. This is going to be a good one. Yeah, so I'm guessing... Oh, is he going to do like the Dave build? There's no... What's going on? I'd love to see another gate, but I think it's just going to be a proxy Stargate. When cheese meets cheese, Zealot opener, second pylon going to finish, and it looks like it is going to be a proxy Stargate. Cyan with the 150 gas coming right up here. It's going to be dropped pretty immediately. No, he's not paying attention to that. He's worried about the SCV. Yeah, he should be dropping that Stargate if he's going Stargate. It looks to me like it's... I don't know why he's just... Okay, he's dropping the Stargate a little later. He wanted to make sure he got the Adept, but the Reaper's going to come in. That Zealot getting distracted by one SCV is kind of not the move. Zealot's going to go across the map. I don't hate that, though. I mean, if you're going to have to do this anyway. Nice probe micro, but he does lose 2 so far. Adept going to go finish the job. A second Reaper coming. And we should see an Oracle come out after. Oh my god, this Zealot's hilarious. He's like mindlessly marching toward that. All right, behind this we do have a command center. Okay, so factory behind this and a command center. I think this is going to be a Cyclone. Probably the safest thing you can do. Proxy racks going to float home. The 2 Reapers going to put a lot of pressure on. Adept went down, I think. No, the Adept went out to scout. Okay, the proxy Stargate's found. So it's 100% going to be a Cyclone for our Terran player. What up, Satan Savior? You bet on Percival? Dude, what up? I don't know. I put a vote up for ESL or ladder, and it seemed like people wanted ladder more, really, but only 2 votes made us for ESL. Damn, I had too much coffee. Okay, this is scouted. So he knows he should know he has to be careful with this Oracle. And I think he is going to do just that. Proxy RX is gone. 2 Reapers being annoying. The SCV's still out on the map. Gonna confirm the proxy, I guess. Okay, this almost looks like it's a base. It's a ninja base. What am I saying? It's the Florencio Natural in the corner of the map. My god, what a game do we got. And it's scouted, unfortunately, for our Protoss player. This puts him at a disadvantage. These Reapers are going to be a thing of the past, but no. Why are you doing this, Cyan? Oh, no, never mind. He's fine. It's Kirktown, baby. Oracle going to go tase the Reaper to death. Okay, it's going to be a Viking opener. These Oracles, I think he should just use them defensively because he has to be careful not to throw them away. More Adepts coming out, another Oracle coming out. It's going to be 3 Oracles at least, and another Gateway. With that being said, he's going to slowly transfer some workers to the other side of the map. rallied over as opposed to doing a recall. Okay, Oracle's going to try to get some vision here. Does scout the tank. I think he scouts the tank anyway. But with the Cyclone, that's going to be a little rough. He's going to see the Cyclone. He's going to see the Viking. I think he sees the Viking with the Adepts. So he knows what he needs to do. Okay, it is going to be a Twilight follow-up for a Protoss player. You got to love that. Recall is going down to the bottom left base. And unfortunately, that's a gold base. That's why he's doing this. But it's going to be a little harder to hold with nothing else to defend. Okay, it's yet another Oracle. Unfortunately for him, there's a lot that just, you know, he's got Vikings. Actually, it's 2 Cyclones and a Viking. That's going to be pretty good against the Oracle. Combat Shield's coming. No stem. It's Combat Shields before stem. I kind of like this. That's tankier Marines for our Terran player. Okay, Adept's going to just jump right on this. Oracle's coming in. It's 4 Oracles. Trying to clean up the Marines. Going to try to jump on the Cyclones. Oh my god, there's so much DPS. Viking be damned. 3 Oracles remaining. Gonna try to find this. Unfortunately, they can't fight the... Oh my god, they're gonna clean up the tanks. They're trying to do God's work before they fall. That's actually some very high-valued Oracles. But he has to retreat them. Oh my god, they're barely living. There's a probe here. Are we to see something else, or was that just a mistake? I don't think that is intentional. Yes, it is. There's gonna be a pylon going down for another proxy. Gateway's going down in production. He's going into Resonating Glaives. This is like a parting build. There are Zerg games, but I can't, you know, we'll see what happens. If we catch a Zerg game, I was going to go for a Dark, but we'll see what happens. Satan Savior. I was going to catch Darks, but we had to wait for his opponent otherwise, so it's likely we could catch into Darks. Darks, likely, he's favored to go further. Nice. Resonating Glaives. 10 minutes, 10 seconds from completion. The Oracles have to be careful. There's a missile turret, and some are really damaged, fortunately. Oh my god, are they going to pick off stem? That would be huge. If they actually catch stem, they're going to catch the workers trying to repair it, though. Oh my god, but the Viking is going to help this quite a bit. Either way, there's a big Terran army at his doorstep. Shield batteries there, but the tank is going to make this a problem. Resonating Glaives, decent, but there's a reason why they're not as often used, to say the least. Okay, now they're... Wait, I don't know. Decisions had to be made, but he should have just jumped on top of the tank and been able to hold position, fight, whatever, and wherever it came from. Marines going down. Oh my god, like Swiss cheese. Another gateway. More Adepts. The 2 Oracles out on the map. This was a 4-Oracle build, but in the Resonating Glaives. Tank still out. Those Oracles did God's work before. Oh my god, there's enough. They're going to get in before the 3rd bunker can get down. They jump on top of the tank. They're going to shade away. Cleaning up the tank. Oracle's trying to help against this. And reinforcements are picked off. GG. Cyan takes game number 1. And kind of a slaughter. That was a cool game. Cheese on both sides. But we had a nice clown fiesta of a ninja base for our Protoss player. Very good stuff. Alrighty. All right, let's see here. And we have our next game. You know, we're going to change it up a little bit. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice. Give it up for our Blue Terran player. It is Percival. And his opponent in the upper right, give it up for our Red Protoss player again, Cyan. In our second series of the night. Or morning. Or day, wherever you are. Or, yeah, night, morning. Noontime. Depending on where you are in the world. I think it's funny, with 22 viewers, we could have people from absolutely anywhere. Definitely fun stuff about Twitch. Ooh, a little choppity of the SCVs. SCV doing a little tasey-me-tase to the Probius. Little fights going on. Okay, it's going to be a low ground gateway from Mr. Cyan this game. And in the meantime, down below this, little chase of the probe. Probius Maximus III. Okay, probe's going to be annoying again. Possibly going to be a little bit of a delay. Oh, yeah, that SCV is taking a lot of damage. SCV going to go across the map to scout. Gotta love it. And SCV is going to chase the probe, which is... yeah, that probe could kill it. Okay, they're going to try to go after the probe so he doesn't get a denial. And that probe's fully healed at shields, so he could be annoying with a pylon even. But he's not going to do that. That's unnecessary against the Terran. He could just force a lift after, but... Ooh, he almost got misplaced it. That's funny. Needed Liberators and BBCs. Exclamation mark Reza, Satan Savior. Hopefully Rez is okay, guys. Like I said, he's a little sick right now. And a little concerned because I hadn't heard from him. Usually we talk a little bit, my buddy Reza. On the sidelines. Oh, God, the SCV going down. For our blue Terran player. That's really annoying for Percival. He kind of got a little greedy with that. I don't think he should have done a reactor opener right off the rip. It has its advantages, but... Oh, catches the probe to make up for it. That's blood and vengeance. First adept coming, second adept on the way. It's a robo opener from Cyan. Meanwhile, we do have it's a 3 racks. Okay. 3 racks against robo opener could be potentially pretty good. I figured it would be the case of the reactor, but and just how things went. But that's very unfortunate. His CC was delayed that much. Adept gonna try to find some vision, and he has to be careful. Okay. There's enough Marines, but he has to be careful not to have that delayed any further, because that's gonna be a late orbital, etc., etc. Lower SCV production. Oh, nice chasing down on the adepts. Get some damage on one, but shields are not going to finish. Oh, he's going to go back and catch one SCV potentially. Yeah, it looks like he's starting to gain traction on it. SCV's going to come back and be like, heck you. We living, buddy. Ooh, 2 adepts cleaned up from the Marines. Very nice catch from our Terran player. On the other side of it, we're going to have another gateway. Looks like a very similar game to game number... well, our previous series with Han Mono, I should say. Okay, 3-gate robo. An interesting move from our Protoss player. Cyan, a man who likes his adepts. And Observer's not going to scout anything, but there's a push. Shield Battery's going to help a little bit, but he has to be careful. It's only one adept in the wall. Another... Okay, Stalker's going to come join. These are unstim Marines, but he's going to have stim and combat shields coming. A little early pressure. Actually, if he should just chase him down, he's going to... Because, well... Alright, he's going to try to get vision of the build from our Terran player. 3 racks is going to be pretty strong. He's going for Marauders, combat shields, and stim, which, as we know earlier, could be a little rough. Again, for that +1 a little later. Yeah, he was late on his eBay, as we found out with Gamer Richie. And again, that's exclamation mark Reza, Satan Savior, stim, and combat shield is going to finish up here. But again, delayed +1 for our Terran player. It's going to be an Immortal. Okay, now we're going to see the Robo Bay, and I think it's going to be a couple of adepts warping in, or something. But Terran's going to push out. Delayed. All right. Delayed 3rd base is going to be pretty nice. But we'll see what happens. War Prism, yeah, he's going for adepts. Observer is number 2 coming out. Immortal is going to be the only unit really. No, Sentries and an Immortal pop, and the Immortal should be out in time. Only 1 shield battery here. And he's probably going to go into Colossus, but against this, 1 Disruptor could end the whole push too. But it's going to be a while. Yeah, Colossi just take a long time. He's going to go into Colossi. No extended Thermal Lance right off the rip. But Concussive Shell and +1. I think, well, yeah, I think Percival might just wait. He's going to sack the Marine. He's going to wait for the stuff to finish up. Okay. He's waiting for Concussive at the least. Try to find some damage up the ramp. But the force fields are beautiful, and that means less units. A couple Marines go down, and you know what? The Adepts do catch 6 workers behind this. There's a lot of Terran even back home. Adept's going to try to chase this down, and there's a Protoss push with an Immortal Colossi coming, extended thermal lance in the way, no upgrades, and a Twilight Council. All on 2 bases. 2 bases versus 2 bases. Starport coming down just now. Sentries do have enough for a force field, but that was a little sloppy. He's going to lose this Immortal. He should have target flared the Marauders with the Immortal, but that's, you know, a weird group of stuff. To Micro is going to clean up a lot of this. Okay, yeah, he's going to... Now the Colossi's out. The push is on the Protoss' side a bit, but he has to be careful because Marauders are damn annoying. The Adepts can kind of tank the Marauders' shots a little bit, funnily enough, but we'll see what happens. How you doing, Siler Kappa? All right, we're going to have 4 Adepts try to go in and maybe get some damage, see what's going on. They're going to... Nope, he's not going to shade him in. Okay, we got a missile turrets going down, just in case. But there's going to be a Colossus drop in the main. Extended thermal lance not in there. Adepts being annoying just to keep the pressure on. But that Colossi catching some worker kills. That one Marauder has to be respected. Oh, does not take any hull damage on the Colossi. Very good moves from Cyan. He's just going to go home, retreat, and go to defend his 3rd as he puts some pressure on with this drop. If he gets extra lucky, he can catch some free Marines and use up some energy on these. Yeah, extended thermal lance is done. This is going to be quite annoying to our Terran. He's going to pull energy from the medevacs and possibly chisel away at Marines. So good. So good for our Protoss player. That is some pretty good harassment, to say the least. And you know what? This is a 5cc build. This is very committed, so if there is a 3rd, it's going to be really delayed, but this looks like it could be pretty all-in from our Terran player. He does have +1. He's getting tanks for the push. Vikings and are actually a decent addition considering he's against Colossi. Just a few could be useful, but Blink's about to finish, which puts our Protoss player in a decent spot against his +1 going down for Protoss. Charge is not even near done. He has to be careful. He's going to lose these Zealots. But Charge is a thing of the future. Yeah, there's the 3 Colossi. And literally, Cyan needs to... He's going to use the Warp Prism Scout, but he has to be careful not to lose that to the Vikings, too. At least he has Blink Stalkers for the Vikings. Oh, no! The tank siege! This is a bit of a disaster. It's a long ways away for Charge to come home. And even though he was playing really... This was extremely safe from Cyan. A very delayed 3rd base. Because, you know, he knows he's against a 2-base opponent. Which is smart, but it's kind of tough to fight this without Charge. I mean... You can't, let alone getting a surround, but he's got Adepts, he's got Sentries, he's got 3 Colossi, battery overcharge activated. A lot of Stalkers, and again, he does have Blink. Decent Blink Micro, no, he's not Blink Micro, and he's going to jump right on top of the tanks, limiting the numbers, using Ghetto Blink to help save the day, and the 3 Colossi still stand to most of the army getting killed. These batteries are almost out of energy, however, and yeah, okay, an Immortal coming out, Big Daddy Immortal going to help the fight, trying to get any value on the tank. Beautiful Blinks backs in Percival, GG, Cyan advances, playing very strong today. Hey, it's Billy.
Imagine simping.
Love you, Billy. Yeah, we had say something about Pillies today. 2-0 Percival. Cyan advances. Man, my man Percival now getting wrecked. Is it the curse of Dave? Let's take a look at the bracket. Anybody interested? Thank you so much, Pilly. Guys, make sure you give Pilly a follow. Give him a Prime sub and all that. He's based as hell. The bringer of base to Dave. And Cyan is going to go on to fight winner of Dark versus... Let's see here. Percival Cyan. Cure Fork beyond Rex. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else, so. We're going to go into Dark versus Cyan. I hope. I don't want to jinx myself. Say something about Billy as Small Willie. No, that ain't the case. But Happy Stick wants to apply suction to Pilly's Willy. Choose outcome, and it is Cyan with a 2-up. Man, Cyan's on fire, but can he beat Dark? Hang on, guys. And this is the Dark. Hey, what up, Crazy Corey? Oh. Oh no, they're in game. Fuck. I fucked up. God damn it, I would have stayed in. It's a TVZ. Just kidding, folks. It's Beyond versus Rex. I gotta cover other side. I fucked up. I'm gonna end this prediction. Beyond versus Rex. It's a TVZ. All right, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, representing Shopify Rebellion in their red SCVs. Give it up for Beyond. Whoops. And his opponent in the upper right, give it up for his opponent representing Onside Gaming. It's our blue Zerg player. Give it up for Rex. It's a TVZ, folks. I figured I'd jump along other sides because of Steadfast and Bale catching other ones. I really wanted to catch Dark, honestly. But it's just smarter to give it to the favored matchups to the preferred casters, if you will. All right, this looks like a pretty cheeky opener from Rex. He's going for what probably is Roach Bust build. Damn, he's literally going for an early as fuck pool. This is pretty strong. It might even be a 12 pool 3 Ravager push against Beyond. No, he's just gonna go for it. No, I'm sorry, guys. Trust me, I wanted to get Dark 2 versus Cyan 2. PVZ's pretty based, but we got TVZ. And this is gonna be a cool one, I'm sure, with Beyond and Rex opening how he is. This is gonna be an interesting match, to say the least. To me, I feel like this is gonna be like a Roach push. A Roach Ravager push, and will the Lings get out in time to kill the SCV? Can they kill the SCV? Overlord's going to see it as it approaches back. Lings are going to pop. They're going to go immediately toward this SCV. He's going to scout that the hatch isn't done. So Beyond's probably going to react accordingly. He hasn't got any tech yet, Smarly. He's going to have a Marine follow-up. Is going to try to still get a low ground CC, which is a bold move from our Terran player. All right, Queen going to go inject, and yeah. Satan Savior, you're gonna be happy. We have a couple Zerg players tonight, but we did catch. For everybody, we had a different matchup. We had two PVTs. Alrighty. Rip my Beong in honor of Beyond. Nice third hatch going down behind this. This is strange from our Zerg player. He is going into roaches, but he's going for a third hatch. That's weird. Like. That's a really strange play. So it's still a macro build, but with an early Roach Warren. Reaper gonna find more value than it should because that forfeits one of the queens. That being said, there's gonna be a couple more Lings coming. So it's a weird situation. The Beyond Reaper getting its value, and it is gonna be Hellions like normal. I don't think Beyond fully knows yet that it's a Roach Warren. He's trying to deny the vision so much, but Beyond should know this is Roaches. Oh no! Yeah, this is gonna be a one scouted Roach Warren. So Beyond knows what's up now. Didn't really set up for the build. He's gonna have a tech lab, so he could get some Marauders. Okay, he's gonna go build a bunker on the low ground immediately. Okay, is he gonna just switch it and build a Banshee? Yeah, he is. He's gonna go right for Banshee production, which is definitely a smart move. The Roach is gonna push across the map. It's gonna be the 9 Roach build, the Lambo 9 Roach, but with 3 hatcheries. That's gonna be pretty massive. Oh, and there's the cloak coming too with that Banshee. Beyond reacting with 500 IQ play. He's trying to do the best he can. He's gonna try to wall off, but the Roach Ravager is gonna be a little rough to hold. Yeah. And there's gonna be no detection for our Zerg when, other than the fact that the only thing that can shoot up is the Corrosive Biles. He only has 1 Ravager so far. Is gonna breach the wall, gets a kill on a supply depot. Kills an SCV. He's gonna lose a Roach here very shortly. Oh no, if he can help, he needs to save this Roach to make a Ravager, but the clock's ticking for a Zerg player. 5 SCVs fallen. None of the Hellions as of yet, but the Roaches should do a good job of taking care of that. Oh, does the Banshee pick off the Morphin Rav? That's the question. There's 2 Ravagers now, and oh, 1 is thrown away. Little sloppy micro from our Zerg player, but can he do it? Can he put the pressure on that is needed? Oh my god, get wrecked. Quote my friend Random. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is a slaughter. Cloak's gonna finish for the Banshees, and that's a lot of army loss for our Zerg player. Does he have any spores going? No, he has no spores down behind this. He's been droning, but he has nothing in terms of defense. The Hellions are just gonna run amok. There's not really any queens. Actually has 2 queens. Not enough queens, but no detection. There's no layer. Spores just going down now, and Cloak's done. These Banshees are gonna get so much damage, let alone the Hellions. And here come the Hellions spitting out that fire, killing a 2 and count them up to 4 drones. Yeah, between the Hellions and the Banshees, that's a little bit of drones going down. Spore not yet finished. It's about to pop. Can it save the day? 1 more drone going down. Okay. Queen's gonna try to buy some time. The Spore Crawler's done, but it's gonna take some heat from the fire of our Zerg player. Oh, but 1 Queen falls. Lair is not on its way. Okay, now we see a Lair. As I say that, of course. No. I didn't end predictions, Veteran Gamer. It's just because I've had plenty of times where nobody set predictions, so I figured I would just do it. But I appreciate that. If you want to do them, please, it's very helpful, but I never know who's actually going to do them usually. So I really do appreciate that, buddy. That's a big help. Ooh, all the gas mining drones are stopped. And there's no queens up here. Queens having to defend all these Hellions. And some of these queens are falling. That's actually very rough for our Zerg player. He might as well have just attacked. Yeah, these drones. Okay. Saving some drones. 10 drones going down. And again, yeah, that Cloak Banshee has so much energy. I do apologize for that. I shouldn't have been typing right there. We have a little scuffed obs work as a result, but that's okay. Am I talking too fast, guys? I know my blood pressure is up from this coffee. I had like so much coffee tonight. We got Motor Mouth Dave. Jesus Christ. Probably a bad idea when it's late as fuck. Too old for that much coffee that late. Ooh, it's 51 workers and counting. It's not looking good for our Zerg player. It is not looking good for our Zerg player. He's just now back to gas mining. Almost lost his extractor. He's lost 21 drones. And does not have a 4th hatch. 3rd CC going down for Bian. This is not going good. Okay, Overseer's out. Is going to be able to get a little scout of this. Looks like Bian's setting up for a push with... he has stim. It's going to be a marine tank medevac push. With stim combat shields and actually double eBay. I do like this. Overseer's in a lot of trouble though. He needs to keep it alive. Banshees were dealt with, I believe, but that being said, it doesn't matter. This is a lot of Terran. Very quickly. And roach speed's there. There's no... Okay, metabolic boost is done, so he does have speedling capability, but that's a really late 4th. As things turned out. Rex marginally catching up on workers because he's had to drone. He lost so many workers. That's a big disadvantage, and he doesn't have 1-1 started because his gas mining was off for so long. Does have 4 gases now because he's going into Roach Tech. But being with Marine Tank, I don't know. Oh, nice little run by though. I did miss this going down. He's Dion trying to go for a 4th CC. SCV's being annoying. Friendly fire going down on some of this. Medevac's going to heal the SCVs. Oh my god, he got a kill on the CC because Bion is pushing on this. Bion's push is very crazy. That's great tank positioning and a great drop to the main. Oh, some of the roaches need to come back. Oh no. He needs to pull the boys away. Rex tearing us up. Hey, thank you 47 is for the 200 biddies. My man. Beautiful cleanup from Rex, but Bion's getting so much work done in the main base. Greatly appreciate the 200 bits. 47 is. Guys, if you don't know 47 is, absolutely fantastic artist. 2 base. And if that's what that little thing is on next to 47's name. And welcome Thorn as well. Base 47th and Thorn. Now we're at a rough point for Rex. Bian now has more workers. Even though he did kill a CC, it's a small victory, small little victory in the skirmishes, but he's not dealing with this drop. He's even sees it. He's got changelings. The Overseer coming in, and the Overseer's even go. Oh, not like this, but it's just Roach Ravager. Actually, just Roach Ravager. My behind. Spore Crawler was even cleaned up before. This is rough. There's just not enough Zerg. And he didn't go Ling Bane. Roach Rav against Bio. Not the biggest fan. He's behind on upgrades too. Bion has 1-1. And he's going into Marine Tank Liberator as the next logical progression of this. Oh. Does he catch a medevac? That could be big. Okay, that's actually a decent trade. Zerg player does have his 4th base. The 4th CC going down actually is going to pay off for a little while. Oh my god, he's actually got Bion surrounded. I was not expecting this, chat. I don't know about you guys. That's a great play from our Zerg player, Mr. Rex. Guys, I apologize, mods, if you want to do them again. I will, after this one, I'll end it. I just have been on them because I figured you get, sometimes people complain when they're not in, and I don't want to make you guys do stuff you don't want to, or people don't. No pressure to be mods when you don't want to, but I always appreciated any help we get. Okay, scanning the mains, centrifugal hooks on the way. He is going to get Carapace behind this, but no ranged attack. Interesting 5th base location from our Zerg. Bion finally going to finish his 2nd attempt at 4th and going to go land the planetary. It's pretty even Stevens on workers, and in this matchup, that's could be a little rough. We do have vehicle weapons +1 with Infantry, weapons, and armor +2 on the way for our Terran player, Mr. Bion. Gonna go clear out some creep, and with that, he's gonna try to clear up more than that. He's gonna take the map. So a lot of creep spread for our Zerg player. Is he gonna go in and get another scan? He's gonna try to clear out more creep. Oh, most of the army's over here, but you know what? Our Zerg player sees this with the creep and is gonna get in position, trying to get some kills, but you know what? Roaches and Lings don't shoot up. Yo, Clumpy Agnoff, given a sub to 47 is thank you so much. And you've gifted 29 subs, you fucking legend. Clumpy Eggnog. My man. Alright, we're gonna see a nice little push out. This is a lot of tanks. We are talking 6 tanks right here, and more in no more in production. It's Marine Marauder follow-up. Okay. We did have a nice little catch from our Zerg player. He's got to be careful respecting the tanks. Friendly fire going down on the Marines. Some of this getting cleaned up. Ling's trying to run in, but that's not the best engage to write home about. He's got to keep the Terran at bay, but would like to see a wraparound with the Lings. It's a very Ravager heavy. It's Ravager Bling Bane. Great play style. That is actually all right. Yeah, he's gone into melee after range attack, and he's going to have +2 Carapace. I like the melee transition. It's going to finish a little quicker, but on this, there's a lot of Terran on the other side, and these are just Lings with +1 Carapace. Okay, there are some Roach Rav. Okay, it looks like, what the hell? The creep just teleported the Zerg army to the other side, but he's going to forfeit this base. And you know what? Okay, he's going to pull the workers. He's now decided he's going to try to go to this side of the map, defend everything in full retreat. There's not much to defend from here, though. He's leaving his natural a little exposed where all the tech is. +2 Carapace going to finish. He's trying to buy time. There's a medevac in the upper left-hand corner. But all this, a lot of this is going to get cleaned up for Beyond. But he has to respect these tanks, which have not moved since then. In the upper left corner, that medevac still stands. There's not, okay, Ravagers to defend. And Beyond knows he can just go home. He's, yeah, like Beyond is. He is going to do what he does best. That's dropping. I like the defensive spores. There's only 1 queen, but that's a bit. 47 is gifting a sub. Holy shit, a hype train is close. Thank you so much. 2 fucking based. I know we're on a 2-minute delay, guys, but there you have it. Medevac. Will live to see another day. There's 1 oh no, the queen's out of position in the upper left base, but that's because there's a drop going on. And well, that creep, that's a funny creep tumor. I do like the idea to transfer the drones to the upper left corner in an instant, but oh no, he's trying to take a hatch. Is that just to mess with Beyond? He's gonna be like, all right, you can take it, and he insta cancels. Beyond scans, sees the army. I don't think he realizes the drops here. Does he cancel the hatch? He's got to fight. Oh, no, no cancel. That's a kill. That's 300 minerals down the gutter. Queen's going to drop some creep tumors anyway to provide some vision and give some coverage for mobility and potentially to attempt to retake this. This medevac can just find no value right now. I wouldn't hate to see a spore crawler go down there. Thank you so much, guys. 2 freaking base. Alrighty, let's go. A lot of creep is being cleaned up and a huge push to the northwest side because you know what? That's where the hatch is. Ultralisk out. The meme. Oh, you know it's a throw when we see Ultralisk in this matchup. We didn't go to lurkers. Biles trying to get down on tanks. Do catch 1. Actually, interestingly enough, he could have caught like a few. Their tanks are pretty clumped up. He's going to again transfer. It's a game of whack-a-mole in this TVP. It's Queens, Ravagers, Lings fighting to the death. We do have melee and Carapace, melee +2, Carapace +3 for our Zerg on the way. Beyond finishing 3-3, concussive shells is getting ghost with personnel cloaking. Nice Biles, but the Zerg army is just so low. And he's losing a hatch on top of it. But that said, ooh, some Lings escape, but he's going to lose this next set, almost guaranteed. He needs to get in reposition. Yeah, GD. Rex called it. That's just too much of a loss. And thank you guys so much. We are moving on to game number 2. Now Beyond 2-0. All right, so Beyond is going on to fight the winner of Cure and Fork. Kira being the favored player. Kira is moving on, so it's Kira versus Bjorn. Thank you so much, guys. All right, I'm not totally regretting casting this. We're now getting back to the numbers we had in ladder session. Which, it seems funny, but you know what I'm saying. If you stream as much as I'm gonna do, it makes sense to have an audience. So it is Kira versus Bjorn. Sorry if I spoiled it in the timing. All right, there we go. And we're just waiting for Kira Bjorn. Hey, how you doing, Mangy? Welcome, welcome. We got ourselves a series coming up here, folks. Yeah, I did watch some, but the problem is, I was sleeping through a lot, so I have to catch up on a lot of the games. Both days, my hours have been fucked up, so I've been a night owl, and you know what? I have a lot to catch up on. I did get to see some of the crazier games. How about you, Maggie? Which is a shame, but you know what? You do what you can do. Steadfast on the top side, we're on the lower side. This is going to be a good one. We got a TVT coming right up. Yeah, I did watch some early before I started streaming my tournament. That's right, I did have the tournament earlier, but I did watch some before my tournament. I got up late, had to do some stuff. Yesterday, even, I missed a bunch of yesterday, but caught some of the tail ends of that. It looks so sick. I really wish I was in Germany for that. That's so good. Anyway, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Data C. Give it up for our blue Terran player. It is Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Cure. And his opponent in the upper right, give it up for our red Terran player representing Shopify Rebellion. It's Bian. And yeah, a little TVT action from both players. Nothing too crazy here. We are just going to go see what's going on. You want to watch my cat, but it doesn't stop farting? Oh, no. Did I mind my business? No, you can say whatever, Minky. You're all right. Well, I hope I don't scare you guys away because of that. Trust me, home story cup spaced. Yeah, cats farting? Oh, no. That's an interesting one. I'm not going to get into too many stories on that while we're doing ESL cast, but let me just say, I've stunk my cat out before. My cat and my girlfriend at the same time. It was a 2-for-1 special. And I didn't realize cats can make faces when they smell stuff bad until that fateful day. Beyond not going for the second gas right away. So he might be a Chad and just play it standard with a Reaper expand because he's beyond. He's like, yo, I'm just going to hold this all with one Reaper. Guys, I feel like a motor mouth today. Or tonight, rather. I was so shot this morning. You can probably tell for those few of you that watched Home Story Cup was going on. I felt bad for running a tournament then. We got betrayed in a finals from Art, who bailed out on us. Oh, they were. I was watching Rainer on my side too, but Showtime played really well. Cyril with the comeback ultimately after was a little sad for Showtime. There were so many good games. I did catch a decent amount of the series, but it was like definitely more toward the end. Yeah, they were really good games. I was sad for Rainer, and people were giving him shit for playing Protoss, but you know what? Rainer is doing it because he enjoys playing Protoss. I believe him. Like, we'll put it this way: if Rainer's rated my stream, my Scrub-a-Dub stream a few times, you know he's actually got some love for Protoss here. In ladder sessions, nonetheless, so. My dude Rainer, Protoss confirmed as well. He's liking it. Ain't for no other reason. Okay, it's gonna be Reapers and Hellions from Cure, but how many? Beyond getting his factory, he's gonna do the little swap Reno. He's going into Hellions of his own. Just one Chad Reaper to hold this. Cure has a moment for an attack of opportunity, but if he doesn't push soon, and he's not going to, there's gonna be some Hellions to defend for Beyond. But I think there's gonna be a lot from Cure. Okay, he's gonna get up to... Is it just gonna be 3 Reapers, 2 Hellions? Let's see. Getting his starport down, 1-1-1 opener, and a Tech Lab follow-up after. Yep. That is for his Ravens or a Cyclone. Yep. Okay. Oh, he's going for... Cure is going for it. Beyond on the other side. Sorry, I missed saying the players. Guys, also, if you want to catch more of this or things in the future when I make the time for special content, including Dave cartoons, that's right, with my shitty artwork, which isn't as visible right now in ESL. You can see it. How you doing, Timo? Welcome, welcome, everybody. And anyway, oh, yeah, Beyond has more Hellions than his opponent, but he's going to lose some workers here. Reaper Bomb's very good from Cure, but Cure going to lose all of his Reapers. Those bombs are a thing in the past, and Beyond just has more versus less. He's going to clean up those Hellions pretty quickly. Cure just now getting his CC, but you know what? Beyond lost some workers out of it. The trades, certainly in favor of Beyond just a little bit, but the fact that his workers lost, yeah, they're actually pretty even on workers, so it is pretty funny how TBT pans out. Going to be a Raven first for Beyond. Getting Marines out. I think he's going to go for his trademark drop style, going for, yeah, he's going to be annoying with the Raven. Oh no, he's going to push with Hellions, Reaper, and a Raven. He has 1 Reaper remaining. There's a Cyclone, a Medevac, and we're getting Marines pumped out. Double Cyclone going for protecting against the Raven. So Beyond's going to have to be careful to keep this Raven alive. Oops, sorry guys. Got a little slippery on the hand. Dave's cat. True. You were crying about them casting on the couch. They go off topic for... Hey, I liked all the casting. I was sad I missed White Raw, so I'm definitely watching the VOD. I saw him, but because I was casting a tournament and watching at the same time, I couldn't hear my man White Raw, but I think Loco and everybody did it. I personally was happy to see Loco casting a live event too, but so many great people. Rushy did a great job. Obviously, Roddy and Harstam and all the players in there. We had Cuckoo casting. Yeah, true, Thorn. At the same time, when you're there in the event, what I like about Home Story Cup, yeah, it was all about Wilson. I know, I saw that. I was dying when I saw that yesterday. Or the day before, when I finally noticed and it was there. That was pretty funny. Third CC going down for Beyond. Third CC on the high ground for Cure, just a little behind. Beyond is going to try to go. He's just going to take the Zelnaga Watchtower. Oh, I like this. He is going to catch. No, I think he's just out of range with the Zelnaga Watchtower. But Beyond does have a
take him down to
supply
Kirktown
depot right there. Ooh, Cure trying to get a drop, but you know what? This supply depot is really going to help him. Beyond has a chance to hold this. Oh, look at this. He knows. He's just smelling a drop. Okay, Cure is going to end up retreating. He's like, you know what? Okay, he's trying to siege the third, but Beyond is not going to take a third there. He's going to take a third base over here. I kind of like this because that's not a conventional spot, but you know what? Yeah, he is having fun. True, Thorn. It shows. See if it shows up in 2 minutes for Zar. I don't have the gifts enabled for ESL, guys. I could add them in, but I figured it'd take away from the games just in case I ever improve at this job. And people actually want to watch my shit for the actual events with my shoddy camera work. Big oof. and casting. Commentary, if you will. Okay, actually, Beyond may take the triangle third after all, but Kira going in for a drop. He's going to go in full retreat for a moment. Regroup is going for stem. Just now, Beyond is going to have stem significantly quicker, so I don't hate it. And he's going to have +1 on the way. So Beyond focusing on the bio. The tank count looking in favor of Cure a little bit, and he does. No, yeah, but Beyond with 2 Ravens versus 1 Raven. Cure starting Viking production a little more, and the Cyclone's going to be a little annoying. Ooh, Beyond Cyclone's going to go down, but he has the tanks. Reaper's going to lead the charge, take one Cyclone shot, and he's not going to siege both. This Marine drop is actually kind of nice from Mr. Cure. Beyond does have a second eBay too already. Let's take a look on Cure's side, who has just 1. He's just now starting his eBay. So Beyond's going to have a significant infantry weapons lead, and oh, actually armor too. Yeah, he started his armor as well. So Beyond's going to have a lot of attack of opportunity from his bio units. You could barely understand my Rob. Well, Weisher has been through a lot, my friends. Our Ukrainian Protoss, retired Protoss pro gamer and commentator, still a legend. For sure. All right, we're going to see... Did Gabe burn a pizza this time? I didn't see that. Should be funny to know. Big Gabe. That is too funny. Ooh, the interference matrix is coming in clutch. Oh no, but not like this. The Marines just disintegrate sensor tower, taking the brunt of the impact from the Viking vision. And you know what? That's more versus less. No, actually one of the Ravens goes down, but the auto turret helps with the fight, forcing a repositioning from Kira. Kira's got a good siege going on, but Beyond's, the clock's ticking for these upgrades to kick in, and Combat Shield's going to finish too earlier, so these Marines are going to be tankier, and pretty soon when he gets some numbers, if he doesn't throw them away like he did before, you know, we're going to be in a good position. Armory down for Beyond. He's going to continue his upgrades. Hopefully he gets +1 vehicle weapons or ship weapons, depending on which area of attack he goes. He could go for the skies, as we know, TVT. It could be Vikings versus Vikings in the Raven, which could be good. Sorry about that. I was away from my mic to blow off some cigarettes. Anyway, god damn, I had too much coffee. Most people don't know this. This is really cool. I didn't realize until I was told. It's really interesting and factual. The majority of people have a Twitch Prime sound that they don't know about, and you can use it on the screen. Ah, that's funny. Thorn, thank you for the support. Thank you, Timo. Greatly appreciated. Thorn, thank you. Yeah, the players casting is really cool. I like it too. It was, like I said, I thought it was cool to see Cuckoo come on. Maybe I can convince Cuckoo to cast with me sometime. If he doesn't feel like playing, like that's why Yuri didn't feel like getting spanking. That's why Yuri was in. And Skylar was free, so I changed it up today. I know it was a little whimsical with those guys, but they're 2 Terran experts, I'd say. A little bit. Oh, nice kill from Beyond. Beyond coming in clutch, killing the 4th base on location, but Kira with a double Marine drop kills the CC and is going to hop out of the production. Beyond with the upgrade advantage. Can he have this finish up? It's a base raid, as we expect in TVT. But you know what? Beyond's potentially could lose these medevacs. Oh my gosh, that's not good. He wants to keep them alive. These Marines doing terrible, terrible damage. A lot of the production falling for Beyond. Beyond has to be careful. He has a lot of army. But on the other side, he's entrenched our blue Terran player. Oh my god, that's nothing but SCVs over here. That dropped in too much value for... Let's take a look at the upgrades now. No, they're equal on upgrades. Beyond trying to get that, eke out that 1 advantage. He's losing too many barracks though. Okay, the tank's gonna help win the fight. Can he save the barracks? He's lost so much production. It's all relying on this last little engagement here for Beyond to still stand. And he's lost everything. Beyond kind of through. I hate to say it, but this is looking pretty ogre. Beyond does have a factory in the low ground trying to rebuild SCV. Is it gonna go back to repair? He's gonna go build a CC2 SCV, staring, just burning barracks down. But you know what? I think it's gonna go. Beyond's not paying. Okay, thank God at the last second these SCVs come. I don't think it's gonna be too good for Beyond. He maybe has a chance getting lucky. He lost at CC as well. Very rough. TVT, man. They should have had a B coverage, possibly street. Yeah, we had so many people. Yeah, that one poor overworked observer. Big Drew Thorn. Yeah, they definitely could have. I mean, we had Zombie Grub and Fear Dragon on a B streams. I agree, Thorn. It could have probably... There's so much... Those guys had such long days for the event. I think Home Story Cup is kind of its own little magical event, and I honestly thought the spirit of fun of it. I know some people don't like the partying and the drinking and stuff, but I think that was actually pretty... It's just cool to see everybody hanging out. Ooh, Vikings trying to snipe some medevacs to decrease the punch of this. They are gonna... Well, they're gonna get 1, 2. Oh, do they get both? They do. Vikings gonna have to retreat, loses a couple. Beyond needs everything at his disposal to hold this. The tank count obviously favoring our blue Terran player, as Beyond lost all his production in all of his tanks. 2 Liberators might be a little useful here, but again, it's just more versus less. The Vikings are all right, but now it's so many Marines. Beyond gonna finish +1, but I think he's lost it all, and I think he's gonna lose this game. The supply don't lie, guys. It's looking pretty grim, but the kitchen sink's getting pulled. Look at this rally. Kira just doesn't give a shit. He's just rallying across the map, dumpstering on this, getting the work in. Is Kira gonna take it? Beyond pulling the boys with the Liberators in desperation. Is he gonna get a couple tanks? He's medevac microing his heart out, but he's gonna lose 1, 2. This is not looking good for our Terran player in the upper right. And damn, we're getting a lot of lag. It's the Korean server that's not on my end. I hope I'm not lagging these guys out. It is server side lag, guys. GG. The gentleman's matchup. Yeah, it's the Clown Fiesta number 2, Yeti. I'd give TVT a gentleman's matchup over PvP any day. Okay. Oh no, I was lagging. Shit. I hate to be rude to the other casters, but I gotta get this sorted out. Alright. Spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Inside and Out. Give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Blue Terran player. It's Cure. And his opponent in the bottom left, representing Shopify Rebellion. Give it up for Bian. Damn, that sucks if it is. It seemed like of a server side. I have no drop frames or anything. Alright, looks like we got ourselves... Ooh, Beyond with the cheeky... Is Beyond got something cheeky up his sleeve? Interesting setup. No fucks given from Beyond in this game. That looks a little cheeky to maybe squeeze out a quicker Reaper. He's like... No, he's going for 1-1-1 a little earlier. This is looking pretty cool, my dudes and dudettes. Timo, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Holy shit. Let's fucking go. You goddamn legend. Thank you so much, my man. Timo Vidiput, thank you very much, my man. Yo, what a goddamn legend. Yo, Boris in the house. I thought you were gone this weekend. Another legend here. Boris Lesbrick with Satan. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted shows. Thank you, Timo. You appreciate the skill that it takes to be good at it? Yeah. For sure, Yeti. It is a very, very tough matchup. And it's still going. God damn, we got all the people. Drew into house. Yeezy, Saffron, Crazy Critter in it. Wow. Infinity, thank you, thank you. Okay, there's that quick Reaper I was talking about. It's going to be out. Well, actually, they're both there. A little bit safer or more aggressive opener from Beyond, depending on how you look at it. And we got Cosmo Crazer going nuts. Thank you very much. Maybe I should lower the volume of that or something for this, but you guys gotta have something. There we go. It's gonna be Reapers and Hellions from Beyond for days as it gets a little delayed CC, but I don't think it impacts it too much in this matchup. This is where it lines up with PvP a little bit, in my opinion. Thank you so much. It's gonna take 2 minutes for all these subs to go down. Thank you. God damn, you legend. Anyway, we are gonna have Hellions coming out with the reactor and a starport going down for our blue Terran player. You're lurking. Thank you, Boris. Update the score. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm slipping here. Thank you, Thorn. It's the second time today. I'm not gonna lie, feeling a little off today, guys. I really greatly appreciate the support today, you guys, and yesterday. You guys have been really helpful at a time that I could use it. So greatly appreciated. Sparex placement in early sieges, yeah. Oh, that's true. That is true, Yeti. Yeah, for sure. It does leave you exposed to Hellions potentially, but actually he does have a wall, kind of like a Protoss Reaper wall if you do it like that. So I see what you're saying. He does have some defense on the right side, but the Hellions could still beeline right in if he doesn't. Still not too bad. Okay, and this is going to be... wow, a lot of Hellions in a Viking opener. From our Viking before Raven for Cure. I like this, the Beyond Widow Mine. This actually could be pretty big. But Cure probably is gonna. He's a high pay grade enough Protoss. It is Kirktown. Thanks, Yeti. I know I feel like an idiot sometimes when I blunder on some of these things, but you know what? For a guy that's a Diamond 3 Terran player that mostly proxy racks and does dumb memery for the chat, I think we're learning a little more and more as time goes on, you know? Kirktown. Final Frontier. Third CC going down for Cure. Cure's playing really greedy. I do like the 3 CC builds, but being a little behind here economically from the aggressive opener is going to be able to possibly tech up more and just get more power units. He's getting another Raven, has the Cyclone as a tank. He's playing very safe, I think is what it is more. Where we have Mr. Greedy McGreedy over here. Oddly enough, though, the army supply is pretty even. It's just mostly unstem combat shield Marines from Cure, who's also trying to get up that Raven count. Defensive Viking for drops from Beyond, which is smart because Beyond just a madman with those drops. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do it. People aren't gonna like it because I've had 100 gifted subs in this channel. I'm pretty sure at least 50 gifted subs, and it goes on forever. So I think I need to make an after 5 sub alert, after 10 sub alert. So it makes a special thing, but I'm trying to find something extra special for you legendary generous people. That's not a flex, that's a thanks. By all means, 3 Reapers gonna go try to find some vision. Ooh, but they're gonna catch the Hellions. Oh, Hellions are just gonna char them to pieces. Bomb's gonna help. But you know what? Ooh, one of the bombs kills, finishes off the Hellion with the last shot of the... Ooh, wait. Widow Mine does find some value on these Hellions from the Beyond. Beyond is so good with those random Widow Mine locations. It's not random, it's seemingly random. Yo, Boris gifting a sub to Timo. Timo doesn't even have a sub? Yo, Boris, man, you've been spending too much money on me, my man. It's Kirktown. This is the final frontier here. Gifted 115 subs? Holy shit, Boris. God damn. And you got, thanks to everybody. Dan Macko putting $400 into tournaments, which admittedly I have to rob Peter to pay Paul sometimes. I appreciate the shit out of all you, Boris, you fucking legend. God damn. Oh, yeah. You guys are too good to old man Dave here. Best Twitch chat, Dave's Twitch chat. We may not have like a gazillion people at all times, but I gotta say, comes in quality here, baby. It's Kirktown. Oh my god, this is a lot of pressure from Cure, but you know what? Bion's going to go try to get some value over here. He does have stim. Yeah, he has stim. Interference matrix doesn't land, and that's unfortunate. The auto turret's winning the fight. Is Bion going to go down? Bion kind of... Is he going to throw another game? GG. Oh, no, not like this, and thank you so much. Guys, Boris finishing it off. And everybody two-based. I guess we're doing all right here. Thank you again, Timo, Boris, 47ers, and Clumpy Eggnog for these subs and bits. And Blowge earlier for the raid and the follow. Just in case there's a few people lurking around, please smash that follow button. Let's see here. Do appreciate it. Bien's looking back at the replay. Smart man, he's not too much there now. We're in a little waiting period, unfortunately. Winner of Dark versus Cyan goes on to fight Cure versus Bien. I totally didn't just call. Richie Itchy, I dodged you. I apologize. FC2 relay. I gotta forget it. Love the shit out of you guys. Holy smokes. All right, guys. Anybody want to close prediction? Oh, I'm going to close the prediction. And the outcome Cure, surprising everybody, rooting for Bien. What up, Flapjack? You hear it? Flapjack, if you feel like hopping in. We are waiting. Let me check on Steadfast stream. It looks like it's going to go on for a while. If Dark takes game number 2, then we are done, but we might have this. So we're in a little lull. It looks like, to me, from not catching all this, we have Swarm Host from Dark. Very cool stuff. But we do have some good Archons coming from Mr. Cyan. Yeah, Dark is quite good. I don't think it's over yet on that. You know what? I'm going to pull this up just for the hell of it. I can do this. All right, guys, let's see here. See, I haven't have this so we can see what's going on Steadfast side. Oh my god, this is quite the fight. I believe that would probably be +2 ground weapons, but it could be +3. Cyan behind on workers wasn't able to keep a 4th base, it looks like, or at least lost workers somewhere in there. Dark Not much of a worker lead, really. He's at that, like, 66 drone amount, but, like, looks like there's been quite a game here. I know we're catching in late, but I figured I'd show you guys something. This is Steadfast Stream. Yeah, all right, cool, Richie Itchy. We can always refund your points, too, if you'd rather. And we can just play anyway. Like you said, if you really ask me, you don't have to spend all your points on that, but I will honor that. Okay, this is kind of a cool fight with the hallucinated Colossus actually kind of helping just a smidge. But realistically, they weren't in the front. Nice stasis ward, though, from our Chinese Protoss player. Would any agree? I really don't. I don't know. I feel like Cyril wasn't playing as strong. He did take the game off Showtime. I was really rooting for Showtime this time around. My man Showtime, one of the most base pros, actually follows Dave's channel. That's right. We have plenty that like, you know, that support me, and I appreciate it, but that's actually based as fuck. Showtime gained like 20,000 points right there just from smashing that follow button. One easy click. Anybody can do it, and it's free. You know, hint, hint, wink, wink, not on. Yeah, I think Raynor is our most well-versed Protoss player. Most well-versed player we have in StarCraft 2. Personally. He has the overall... You know, he could be a bit of a wild card, but everybody has their nerves of the game. But personal opinion, I'm kind of feeling the same way, Richie Itchy. Everybody has their talents, but I think as far as being the most well-rounded... Ooh, Nidus going down in... The fourth base of of Cyan is going to go down. Overlord not going to be able to be dealt with. There's no... Oh, a Void Ray is coming out. I do like the Void Ray because you're against an entirely ground army. We don't have anything that shoots up other than Biles, but we're having a double Lurker Den go down for Cyan. I'm just casting off Steadfast thing. Yeah, this is a little janky, but you know what? We're going to have to deal until we have this. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're casting Steadfast Stream. Oh my god. Yeah, the Locusts are gonna pounce on this army, but you know what? It's gonna be cleaned up. Yeah, that's actually about as good as you can get. The Archon's instrumental to dealing with the Locusts. He has a good Archon count, so a lot of that was saved. Cyan's actually picking up on worker production. Void Ray gonna kill the Overlord to prevent Nidus's from coming behind him, but that doesn't mean anything in the front, obviously. Beautiful micro with the Warp Prism at Steadfast. Missed for a second. Hell, I missed more consequential stuff. Oh, the Immortals catching some of the Swarmos. Look, I love this play from Cyan. He even saved, I think he saved those Immortals. Oh my god, he did. Oh my god, MVP Immortals. Buying time off some of the Locusts. Locusts are going to be able to kill one gateway, but you know what? I'd take that for trades and splits them up. Those were fantastically played Immortal drops. That's just great Warp Prism micro. However, Locust actually providing vision and Dark flexing the high ground. Oh, I love this. The Immortal transfer right here. Thank you, Timo, gifted a sub to Richie Itchy. You goddamn legend. Too fucking based. All right, we have more gateways coming down. Stargate coming, +3 ground weapons of the way for Protoss. Looks like we have seismic spines, adaptive talons, and funnily enough, we're going to have pathogen glands for our Zerg player with groove spines coming down for the Hydras. Hydra production incoming, which is going to be annoying to deal with. But you know what? The Swarm host have to trade out. Our Zerg player now taking an additional base. He's was on 4 bases to 4 bases, but it looks like that. Oh no, the Nexus is going to fall for Cyan. Can Cyan still stay in this? I actually have to somehow pay attention to lobbies too. We're going to take a look and see what happens so I don't miss this. A little bit of both. Okay, dark. Well, dark one. Okay. It is dark versus cure. We caught it. I almost missed this. We have the finals. And it's actually only 12:41. Short but sweet potentially, but we have a TVZ finals. This could go on for 2 hours. All right, guys. We do have the finals. And on to a real good one again. Thank you again, Timo. How you doing, Skunix? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Dark versus Cure. So see, even though this isn't Home Story Cup, we got a lot of good stuff going on here. Anyway, that said, we are moving on to the best of 5 finals, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Stargazers. Give it up for E Crew. It's Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Dark, unless he changed teams. I forgot, I guess. Old Man Dave's a little behind and his opponent in the upper right. Give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Cure in the red. Yeah, this is going to be a banger on Stargazers nonetheless. One of the weird maps ends up being the first one for this matchup. All right. Dark's the one we got to look out for the cheeky play. The man of Niduses and Roaches and crazy plays. The anti-hero of StarCraft 2, some would argue. Against Mr. Cure. Very, very good stuff. Oakley dokley artichokely. Yeah, but currently right now, I agree with that. I think Hero is up and coming for Protoss. Overall, and long-standing players, you guys may disagree. I still think Zest is best, had a reason for its meaning, considering how long of a run that guy has and how long it's been since he went into the military in Korea. Notable mentions to Zest. Personal favorite, those of you who watch my stream and ladder sessions and such regularly know SOS has a special place in my heart. Obviously, I love Haas. I think I just got to go full Haas and practice that myself in ladder. Anyway, it's going to be a Reaper opener, nothing but a Reaper fast expand from Mr. Cure and a 16 hatch from Dark. Surprisingly, Mr. Cheeky Player is going to open up friendly. It's a gentleman's opener, at least. Let's see what plot twists we have in store this game. The Cure Reaper. Man. Cure playing crack, 2-0ing Beyond. That's, you know, Beyond's known to throw some games. But that was very, very well done. And it was nice to catch that earlier. All right, we're going to have some... Ooh, Reaper Grenade going to go off. Potentially allowing Cure to catch some value. Oops, 2 more Lings were forced, so it's 6 Lings a little earlier for Dark. But that could, you know, Dark's kind of play... Nice micro. Okay, Queen's going to deflect this. The Lings, some of them... Nope, they're all going to go chase it down. Trying to call BS on Mr. Terran, man. Creep Tumor does not go down. He defended his Creep Tumor even and was able to take his 3rd base at a good time. That's actually beautiful play from our Zerg player. I like this cheeky backwards base from our Terran player, but as you guys know, Zergs, especially ones like Dark, are smart enough that I could be minding that out for a little backwards assault. Hey, welcome, Babylings. Dark it hot. How you doing, Babylings? Welcome. All right, Ling's going to go chase this down. Queen walking across the map, just slowly crawling, rather. And there's no creep connecting the natural and the main just yet. Okay, it is going to be a roach warren from Dark. We're not surprised to see it. And a pretty damn fast one. Dark, a madman here. As we all know, he likes his roaches. Again, roaches and speedlings. Overlord on the other side of the map. Going to catch the Hellion, push up possibly if Dark so chooses to look. I don't think he has vision of... Let's take a look at Dark's cam. No, he has vision of the CC, so he knows there's a third base going down in the back. And that said, everything's getting mined. I love this. See, Terran has the biggest advantage on this one. And it's funny. You can technically take the base, just start your orbital, because it's going to be going on the high ground anyway. It has less room to go, and you can mine out, and that's so smart from Mr. Cure. Okay, he's going into Cloak Banshees. I do like that play. Dark, is he going for the fast lair? He's got a couple seconds. He's probably going to get into lair, but we don't see any spore crawlers just yet. But it's usually around them. Yeah, do we have any spore crawlers? No. Not a single spore crawler anywhere to be seen. All right, roaches are scouted, but you know the Banshees are a good maneuver from our Terran player. He's gonna go try to find value though on the other side of the map. Now he's gonna have to use them defensively. Ravager's gonna try to go back. He's gonna try to morph that roach into one. Ling's gonna try to be a little bit of a pest, and we don't even see. Oh, Dark's just moving right in. He's punching the front. That was a pretty lackluster bile, I must say. But you know what? This is going to force... Oh my god, the Lings get in, but the Hellion's going to hold. Corrosive Bile's missed. He should have just rammed the door down, but he's going to delay mining at the least. Dark just going balls deep, for lack of better words. Holy shit, he's doing it. He is doing it. Oh my god, this is some pretty good value from our Zerg player. He's about to kill the natural. If he keeps the pressure on or is able to, even with these Lings, there's only one SCV to defend. There's no tanks. It's just Hellions and Marines. Yeah, he had to back the hell off, though. Dark just now going into a pretty late layer, consequentially, but he was droning behind. What a madman. Dark is so good. Cure is so good, too. He holds. He keeps his natural, but, like... Look at the army supply. Cure's actually ahead in army supply, secured a third base because of the back. He's going to put the supply depot down to start a wall because you know how this game goes, and he knows he's playing against Dark. He's going to try to send the Banshees out, try to find some vision. Dark, like a Chad, with overlords all over the place. Damn, this is good stuff. Cloak Banshee's going to go over. Dark may be aware of this. Okay, he's going to kill the rocks, which is a smart move because of tank sieging. And creep spread, but the two Banshees going to make their way in. There is a Spore Crawler right in position, however, there's no Queens. Yeah, he actually had time. There's still no connecting. I don't like that out of Dark. See, even the big name pros make their mistakes. Overseer's going to pop here, but does he catch one of the Queens? He's going to catch a Queen, but he has to be careful because Banshees are a little bit squishy. Much like Dark Templars. The Dark Templars of Terran going to clear out some creep while they can. Gets the active creep tumor as well as one of the passive ones. And we are going to see a nice wall off, though it's just supply depots, or as the French call supply depot, as we say. Gene Sim's going to murder me in Cytotonic, as well as anybody else like Sandwich TV, my buddy from France, or Bel Air, maybe? No. Anyway, got a nice little Ling run by attempt. The wall is closed for the moment. And we're going to see a nice drop from Dark. Actually going in the back. This is another map that I could see 2-on-1 potentially working out for, but that Overlord is going to be paramount to Dark's defense. He's going to get in back with the Queen. Oh, he's finally connecting the... I like how he's using a Creeper Lord. That's so 500 IQ to connect the creep. Not wasting the creep tumor, getting the map spread out a little bit, and he smells bullshit. Queens and Lings in defense down below. More roaches being made from Dark. He's going into pathogen glands and glial reconstitution a little late. Queens trying to go over here, but guess what? The nerf. There's going to be dying Queens with no transfuses. And that drop's going to be annoying. Meanwhile, the Hellions catch 5 workers down below. Nice move out from Cure, but decent defense from Dark nonetheless. Should be commended. 2 Marines taking the Zelnaga Watchtower. Banshee taking the middle of the map. Ish. All right. And he's still not repaired this natural. And against somebody as aggressive as Dark, I don't know how much I agree with that, chat. And you know what? Zest definitely at times seemed like the best player, but he's extremely inconsistent. True. It's the same thing to be said with Bion, though, Richie Itchy. Historically. Rabbit going for another drop. I love this. A nice, beautiful multi-prong attempted from Cure. Cure going to try to clear out some creep. Does he catch that active creep tumor before he's forced to lift off? That's a lot of lings. Oh, gets an Overlord. Beautiful play. Just a slight trade out, I think. Yeah, just 2 Marines out of each medevac, so 4 in total. This Overlord's like MVP. He's just caught so much information. Viking gonna finally go clear out some of these Overlords in the map. And yet another push out over here, but the Roach is gonna jump right on top of this. This is just Marines. And I believe, even with 1-1, yeah, those Roaches with Glial Reconstitution are gonna hold against Marines. We're starting to see some Marauder production. I do like it in tanks with +1 vehicle weapons as 2-2 comes against 1 ranged attacks, and Carapace, the Hydraless den's down, so you know we're going into Lurkers. That scene said the Lurker den drops. Oh my dear lord, this is a game. This is a game we have. Oh, love to see it. Not only Lurkers, he's gonna have Infestors first. Dark, our Zerg player, playing it extra cheeky. He's on 4 bases to 4 bases. Our Terran player, Akira, getting his 4cc, absolute macro monster. Kira actually has more workers than the Zerg. Look at this freaking income from our Terran player. Kira is not fucking around. 83 workers. I hope he doesn't get to that 100 worker count, which we see Terrans do sometimes lately. I don't really like Terran to be in that spot unless they're getting ready to... There's any times we've seen games thrown where they forget to throw away boys. I mean, it has its pros, but... Okay, Dark just now trying to mine out the back base. But more importantly, he should have went that way anyways to get vision. He has not enough vision other than that 1 Overlord, and they've all been cleared out and pushed back. But now's the time where our Terran player is going to keep pushing back. He's done a great job. This map is not the easiest one to spread creep on, let's be real. That's another reason why a cheeky base up there is nice. You can get some good creep spread, but Dark, as good as he is at it, Cure's been just holding him back like a creep to leader. Just an eraser of creep, but this is a huge push from Cure. Dark has superior numbers, but our Terran units have an upgrade advantage. There's Marines, there's tanks, and guess what? +1 vehicle weapons on these tanks means they're gonna pack a punch, nullifying the +1 Carapace. Oh, a nice attempt from Dark to go around the back with the Roach Raptor and a little contingent of Marines. Kira almost throws away that army, but he's pushing into the natural, killing an Overseer, gets a Queen, tries to clean some of this up. Does he pick up his army? He's focusing on the push down below. He doesn't care, but Fungals brilliantly landed. The man Dark, always a monster with the Fungals. Oh no, is Kira gonna throw away this army? He has a lot of overstimmed units and really damaged, actually, truth be told. But guess what? This drop is going to continue on. The savagery from our Terran player. Is he going to wait for Dark to try to take a 5th base behind us? Just ignoring it because of the battle in the southwest. Cure going to push out again for round number 2. Army supply pretty even. Okay, we are getting we're getting seismic spines with our 2-2 from our Zerg, but 3-3's on the way for our bio with +2 vehicle weapons. Oh, but the Fungal is actually... Wow. Actually, that was very lucky for Kira in this little engagement right here. The medevac drop's going to go retreat. I wonder if he should just join the army. Nah, he's going to keep it there. I almost feel like... Is this a sensor tower? Wait, hello, Dave? Missile turret, okay. Vipers are out, though. That means tanks. Be damned. Blinding Clouds and Abduct's going to be very helpful in this attack. And Biles are just so good. Oh, beautiful corrosive Biles. Cure with an awesome defense, but... Dark, just the spellcaster god, actually just cleaning this right the hell up. Vipers, oh, no, Vipers are saved, barely living. I wonder if they get transfused, they're going to heal up, or rather gather some energy from the hatchery. Cure now looking, now Cure's doing a good job defending it, or rather aggressing. He's getting ghosts. He's absolutely where he wants to be. He's taking extra CCs. He's actually ahead of Dark in terms of, well, everything. He's caught workers out of here. He's got a worker lead. He's got an upgrade advantage, +3 range attacks coming, but we're about to head into Lurkers. The spellcasters for Dark, just so good. This is absolutely insane. Nice catch on some of this. Oh my god. This is crazy. absolutely crazy as some of this goes on. Creep tumors getting cleared up. But ghosts are here. These lurkers are going to have seismic spines, but not adaptive talons yet. So though they have the range, they could be sniped a little easier as long as our Terran player has scans. Oh my god, he's taking so many bases. This is exactly what you want to do. Kira in a fantastic position. Dark just now taking that back base, but there's so many lurkers attempting to be more. And guess what? I think tanks can be pretty good against lurkers. They certainly help the cause. And oh my god, the snipes and the tank shot so good with that +2 vehicle weapons. 3-3 about to finish for our bio for Cure. But oh no, he got a little haphazard with the ghost control. And you know what? There we go. Hey, ARJ Skater, what up, my dude? How are you doing, friend? Welcome, welcome. This game is really crazy. It's on a knife's edge, but Cure's really leading. It ain't gonna, we ain't lying here. Little server side lag. You know what? Trade's not exactly super high, but it's a close one. Oh, a free lurker. Speaking of trades. Oh my god, he had to be careful. Almost kills the lurker. Has to be careful here. More lurkers than that. The scan's down, but there's one on the low ground. Oh, the bio's gonna kill the tank, but there's so many ghosts. Can the Marines and Marauders hold up against this Ling Bane? They're really stand. Excellent control from Cure. Dark's gonna go for the gold base, though. That could be scary. There's not much of a bank. Both players spending their money and yet gaining money. Dark somehow able to... Yeah, Cure's leading the economic game. But, you know, it's just getting harder. He's going into nukes. Oh, buddy, this game is something else. A bit of a snipe central. This is a TVZ, folks. I don't know about you, but I'm loving the hell out of this. If you have time, we're casting ESL, buddy. This is the finals of Dark versus Kira to game number 1. I'm probably going to bed after this. My man, I love you. But we might have to wait till tomorrow. Because it is... We'll see how we're feeling, but... It is 1 a.m. in my time. We'll see where we're at. Oh, my dear Lord. This is getting all cleaned up. And the gold base is killed behind us. Beautiful catch. Cure's just everywhere. But it's all ghost tank mostly. Well, with a little bit of reinforcing other units. Some Marines Marauders. A nuke getting landed in the, oh my god, into the third hatch. And the Overlords are all right there. Nope. Just at the last second, Dark retreats. He's gonna hop. Oh my god, that's such a big range. He's just gonna eat the lurkers. But you know what? This is decent control from our Terran player. He's out of energy for the ghost. Gonna lose the tanks. And these are overseers. Okay, still, nonetheless, lands a nuke. Doesn't catch the workers. And Cure is on his back foot there. But his army supply is so good, it doesn't matter as long as he doesn't throw away. Let's see what he's invested in. Okay, Liberators, tanks, ghosts. Mostly, that's pretty good. And he's going into EMP. So, that said, we don't have any infestors left at the moment. And, yeah, it's just going to be more lurkers. So, not a lot of spellcasters. We don't see Vipers. We don't see infestors. Dark just doesn't have the income. In terms of trades, it's cutting close, but I don't think so. I think it's Kirktown, folks. Let's look at the army size. Kira is just so much... Oh, my God. The income's decreasing in favor of Dark a bit. But you know what? Kira's just done so much better. It's more of the income that I'm thinking in the long term and how he's traded, like what he's been trading against. It's the loss of spellcasters. Lurkers be damned. The spellcasters are huge. If he can get a good position with the Liberators and tanks, yeah, these tanks are going to be great. Oh, and as well, it's funny when you see snipes being used on the Hydras because Liberators can just contest all of the lurkers. Tank and a ghost up here are gonna... Oh my god, this is gonna get pulverized. The Marauders even pretty decent against those. GG is called and Cure takes game number 1. How you doing? Hi, how are you there? How do you get in on these games? You have to apply or you don't apply, you sign up at ESL. Game number 1 goes to Mr. Cure. Okay, they already have a lobby. Dave needs some water. But yeah, ARJ, I could do it. You just got home yourself, bartending a wedding, then went to the bar. Oh boy. Good to see you, man. Always good to see you. And welcome back. How are you there? based. All right, this is a good series for sure. And a good finals. And guys, if you're liking what you're seeing or you want to catch some of the tournament you got in later, exclamation mark YouTube shows my... We'll take you to my YouTube page. We're trying to get at least 100 people. I'm at 95. So I can change my godforsaken name to match the name. Anyway, in the upper right-hand corner of Data C in the blue drones, give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Dark. And his opponent in the lower left, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming as well, it is our Red Terran Cure. Hey, what up, Boy Scout? Welcome. Thank you for the 10 bits, Boy Scout. Very kind of you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. All right, it's going to be a 14 pool from Dark, so possibly some early aggro. Let's see how this game pans out. It is Dark we're talking about here. The sinister cheeser spellcaster lord, Mr. Zorgy Zorg. All right, our Terran player, opening pretty safe and standard. Well, not necessarily safe, but standard. Is going to need an SCV scout. Really hope he gets that out. He's got a 17. Let's see where he's at. Is he going to go off the barracks? Hello, scout? Scout? Oh, God. This is Cheese the Terran. Not Cheese the Protoss this time. It's Cheese the Terran. All right, Overlord going to go in and try to get a read. And, yeah, this is going to be a slow ground CC. 6 lings immediately. Early lings from our Zerg player. And welcome, everybody. Low ground CC going down. And we do have a Roach Warren. Surprise, surprise. It is Dark we're talking about. Curious should just know this is happening, though. Like a blind high ground CC and Tech Lab Banshee kind of thing. Hell, even a Marine opener versus a Reaper I almost think would be cool. I mean, Reaper's pretty good. Okay, Marine follow-up like that. Yeah, this is going to be rough. There was no SCV scout, guys. That's why it's so important, SCV scout. We've heard special talk about it. IPAs and Captain Morgan's nice, dude. Dave's got to remind himself why it's good not to drink in his case. Yeah, RJ, because I'm been a little slippery on that, admittedly. Just a little, but we're doing quite well comparatively. But there's no wall. Oh, no, the boys are forced to be pulled. Does Dark just win this? The Roach is on the way. The Lings enough to be a nuisance. Well, now he can raise the wall. Does the CC fit? Nah, the CC might have to be canceled. That CC might be GG. But this is so early aggro from Dark. It's very committed. Very, very committed. Reaper gonna go clean this up. SCV gonna pull around and micro away. SCV's, or sorry, Ling's gonna find some damage over here. Oh no! Oh, factory finishes. That's very, very fortunate for Cure. Cure is gonna try to clean up these Lings. Does the Ling find a kill? Oh, almost, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. He has to watch out for the Ravager follow-up. First Ravager morphin, and let's see how many roaches are coming across. I believe it's 6, 5. Okay. Now we're gonna see our first queen, second queen come out rather from Mr. Dark. Already some serious action at the beginning of the game. There's just a couple Marines and a Reaper. Cyclone on the way. It's the best way to go, but this is hard to hold. He's gonna pull boys, trying to repair what he can here, but has to keep him alive. Okay, he's debating some time. Really has to keep. Oh man, this is very unfortunate for our Terran player. Yeah, the starport's actually denied. Okay, boys pull. The Cyclone's gonna be paramount to this defense. Ravager misses with the bile, fortunately for Cure. But this fight is too damn good. Yeah, he's trying to go for 3 CC. That's such a bold move. That's actually a 3rd CC. It wasn't even a starport. Like, damn, that's greedy. 10 SCVs going down. This is a greed machine over here, but you know what? He cleans it up. The game's gonna kind of normalize, but getting that 3rd CC up, I feel like our Terran player is gonna be at an advantage pretty quickly. He's gonna be able to mule out of this. He's gonna clean up the Overlord, and Dark is now a little behind. Worker count, certainly behind for Cure, but he has mules, and the 3rd CC means, before the 3rd hatchery. I do think Cure's not exactly dead. It's a 433 3rd base for Dark. Cure's back to He's just going on. The delayed starport and the delayed tech for the bio is going to be a little rough. Does he go into mech? Now, you guys are going to laugh. This is Roach Ravager player, nonetheless. Oh, I love this use of the Reaper. This is so big brain, but the Queen's going to come in. Reaper buys just enough time for the high ground to kill the Overlord. Such huge brain plays from our Zerg player, or our Terran player, Jesus Christ, and our Zerg player for that matter. Little slip of the tongue. My God, he's an Overlord killer. These Cyclones trying to put God's work onto this, but he has to be careful not to lose him. Ling's gonna go. Metabolic Move's gonna finish, and I think that's gonna be the end of these Cyclones. Not like this. Cyclones versus Zerglings, and those numbers, don't think that's gonna work out so well. Those are two dead, very expensive powerhouse units, which he needed to defend. He's gonna go retreat to the high ground because he's nothing to defend a Banshee coming up. Hellions on the way, but yeah, he's gonna have to lift. No, cancel the SCV. You're gonna have to lift, bud. You're gonna have to lift. He's gonna lose. No, cancels at the last second, lifts. Marine's gonna hold this back for now. No Baneling, that's just now. Stim and Cloak on the way for Banshees. All right. Actually, I do like this. He's gonna transition in, but it's such a weird time of the game. Spores going down from Dark this game. He ain't gonna be no, Mama didn't raise no fool this time around, even though he was so aggressive. Dark with all the pressure earlier on. This game's just continued on. Gin and tonic's your favorite. Whiskey sour's my jam. Does it with an egg white? Yeah, well, when I get back to, you know, we'll see where I'm at. I might actually switch it up when I do, because I've never been the biggest, like, extensive whiskey mixed drink drinker, etc. The hard stuff, if you will. Baneling, that's coming down from Dark. No upgrade. Stim on the way just now, because everything was delayed, but a third CC down is pretty good for our Terran. I just, it's so weird when this stuff happens. The game goes in such states, it's odd, but getting behind in tech could be the rough spot for our Terran. Ling is going to chisel away a little bit at the hull of the Orbital Command Center at the third base. Well, the Banshee is going to be out to defend. He's not going on a reconnaissance mission. Banshee's going to be safe there. Double Evo just going down at a later time. Faster layer, even if you're behind. Smarter move, as we heard from a Laser today in Home Story Cup. When he was commentating. A Laser is a fun guy too, I gotta say. I don't know, what are you guys' thoughts on a Laser when he was casting? As Thorn was saying, I like to hear from the players, but you know what? This is alright. Banshee gonna go find its way over here. Okay, let's see. Mr. Banshee Man going in with the Viking. Trying to find some value of anything. Dark gonna go for the fourth hatchery, rather. At a decent time considering the state of the game. Army supplies about even. Workers in favor of Dark, but Cure, it's still... I don't know, it's just oddly normalizing. Kira is going to have the infantry weapons and armor advantage just slightly. This time Dark's on point with his upgrades, and centrifugal hooks, quite the good unit in this matchup. Getting Bane speed is very important, and we have more Bane, so Dark's switching it up a bit, going a little more Ling Bane heavy than we saw him in the previous game. Vikings and Banshee try to be annoying. Did we lose a Banshee? I think we may have. No. No Banshee. The Banshee's on the left side, clearing creep out, trying to get Dark to pay attention. Is he going to get this active creep to her? Does, and just narrowly retreats with no more damage than one shot, I believe. Oh, double medevac drop trying to get in. That's what the Viking was for, to clear a landing zone. But there's nice spores to greet the drop. Those are some nice spores, honestly. I do think there's just enough room where he can safely get in. Yep, there's a little choke. Spore's going to land, but that's a lot of Marines. The Marine drop is a little committed, but oh no. Okay, he gets out of position a little bit. Bane's coming in. He's going to trade a Marine for like 2 Banelings. I think that was a misclick from Dark. That being said, tanks getting ferried over in the medevacs. Okay, this is split out a little bit. Though there's roaches. Oh my god, these are way faster Hydras. We're going to see the infestation pit going down just now. Groove Spines and 1-1 melee Carapace for Zerg's about to finish. Plus 2 infantry weapons on the way for our Terran player. 4th base going down just below the 3rd. He's not building on location. Is he going to kill? Nope, forces a cancel on a 5th base for Dark. Dark playing a lot more macro. He opened cheeky, but he's really droning up more. He's up to 80-something workers. He's not allowing his opponent. Interestingly enough, he just put the game in a state that he wanted to, and I feel like Dark's playing much stronger this game. Army size, slightly leading for Cure. Income way in favor of Dark. What a weird start to the game. Oh my god, the tank's in a great spot, but you know what? They're not really targeting a lot of the Banes. Hellbats be damned. Yeah, a lot of the Banelings get cleaned up at least. And Dark still has to respect this. Oh, does he get Queens? Queens are going to trade out here eventually. Banelings getting traded out. Beautiful control from Cure. Cure is a monster. Oh my god, 2-0 and beyond today. Feeling very strong. The Hydra is going to be a bit of a problem once Groove Spines finishes up at first. They're a little lackluster. That being said, yeah, no muscular augments either. Augments on the way now. And 2-2 melee carapace, which I do like for our Zerg against Bile. Let's be real here. That's the way to go rather than ranged attacks. At first, in any case, against Terran Bile. We have vehicle weapons coming, but losing all those tanks, the trades... actually, the trades are looking 2-1 for Cure, though. If he has anything going for him, it's his trades. His efficiency's been extremely well this game as it pans out. And he's going to have vehicle weapons +1, +2/2 on the way. Dark has cut up on upgrades, but that +1 advantage for the infantry weapons is going to be kind of nice. Players casting him. You don't know how you feel about him. Hero, Stale, Protoss, Inva. What do you mean by that? Oh my gosh. Alright, we're going to see a little value over here. That little... Oh. See a bit of a problem. And Medevac's going to go into position. Alright, Marines going in for a drop of the main, forcing Dark out of position. I think Cure's just trying to get a good setup. And meanwhile, while all this is going on, Cure is on the left side of the map, going to try to push, but there's a lot defensively there. Is he going to save these Medevacs? He at least gets the Medevacs loot, does trade out some Banes, I think? Oh god, that's all cleaned up. Very good use of the Banes. The Hydras just shit on those Medevacs, absolutely decimating them. And yeah, that's a pretty good catch for our Zerg player. Okay, Cure is up ahead on army supply though, and he's at a good worker count. I'd like to see him just cut workers now. He's at 78. Good enough. Close enough for government work, but a couple Banelings, Lings, and Hydras are going to clear this wall. Oh, but look at this. Behind this, a decent group of Marines, a tank is going to fend this back, but that's a lot of supply depot, causing a huge supply block for Mr. Cure. I mean, at this point, he's got oversupply anyway, but he's not going to be able to instantly produce. Though what he has coming is going to finish up. Vipers are out, and this is a scary time for Dark. Again, one of the best spellcaster users, in my opinion, of Zerg in the world. And it's a lot of people's opinion. He is quite good with the Infestors and Vipers. As we saw in the last game of the phone, those tanks gonna get some good value on the high ground. But you know what? It's Kirktown, baby. Alright. Beautiful pressure coming in. Oh, those fungals were crazy. Guess what? They kind of... You know, the tank's actually gonna catch some value in the Queens, but at this point, you kind of trade them out anyway. Oh, wait, what is that Medevac doing? Oh, he's trying to jabait him. Dark doesn't take the bait. He was just... It was a jabait-evac. He didn't want to damage his army, but he also wanted to try to pull Dark back. But Dark, it wasn't falling for it. He wasn't having it. These tanks are in a little bit of trouble. These overstim bio away from Medevacs. It's a little daring of a move to go near the Banelings. He's going to try to use up what he can. Is he going to lift up and get out of there, or is he just going to trade it out? He's fixed his supply block. He's fixed his wall kind of in the last second. This game's a little more back and forth. Dark taking the northwest corner of the map. But how's this engagement going? It's where most of this is. Meanwhile, behind his creeps being killed with a small contingent of Marine Marauder. And we are not teching into Ghost, folks. That's a bit of a problem. I don't know if we even have a Ghost. Yeah, we do have a Ghost Academy, thank God, but no Ghost in production, and 3-3 is about to finish for our Terran player. Adaptive Talent is going down for Zerg with 3-3 just behind for our Zerg player at the 14-minute mark. Again, this game started with a cheese for those of you coming in. Medevac drop going into the northwest. Oh my god, Dark's just expanding everywhere. He's using hatcheries as creep tumors and expansions. He's now on Cure's doorstep. This is scary for our Terran player. This is definitely scary. It's mostly Marine Marauder now. Let's take a look at the tank count at least. He's only got 8 tanks. Oof. Army supply still in favor of Cure slightly, but Cure is in a little bit of a trouble if he can't deny some of these expansions and some of this creep spread. This is a very good crazy game. And my God. Yeah, this is pretty crazy stuff. Alrighty. Supply depot gets sizzled off. Another one halfway damaged about. Maybe leaning toward the 60% mark. Forecast of incoming Lings and Banes on the southwest, but can it be defended? Got yet another CC going down for Mr. Terran Man, Mr. Cure. Ooh, this is going to be scouted, but is he going to stem away? Okay, at least he has some Marauders kind of in the front, but some of those Marines are kind of sandwiched up, so we'd have to see some splits. No, Marines in the front means some trouble for some of the Banes. Banes going to try to get a wrap around. Oh, all the way the Medevac's kind of going onto the position. And this big push over here, the Lurkers is the problem. Tank starts siege, there's no ghost. Well, one ghost. We see one. Okay, does he get a snipe? Tank. Oh, gets abducted in. Kind of a scrappy little engage here, and this just a few Lings left with 2 medevacs over here. Actually, okay, Cure does hold. He's at 77 workers, not too shabby, honestly, in my opinion. CC is going to finish, most importantly, over here, so he's going to be able to get another orbital, I hope. 4 more scans. It's scan 30, folks. 4 ghosts in production, that's what we want to see. And vehicle plating, meaning we are at +2. Oh, he's going vehicle plating rather... Wait, is it Neo Steel? I think it's Neo Steel. My mistake, my mistake. Hey, welcome, Special Agent Muller. Fuck, Viper's so OP, man. I mean... Just saying, Viper's good unit, but Viper control can be tough. Viper control is certainly something that's tough to do. Alright. Our Terran player is now looking in a rougher spot as Dark's there. Army size looking in favor of Dark now. Income advantage, though, going toward Kier a little bit. Even though with all these hatcheries, there's not a lot of mining going on in some of these Dark with way more drones, though. Dark needs to start... yeah, he's going to start transferring them over. He's starting to transfer his drones around. Going to fix saturations on his bases. Secure those gas, but Dark's just getting so many bases. And it's just looking scary a bit for our Terran player. He's going to try to deny this. Nidus going to go over to make instant teleportation practically for our Zerg with his creep spread and now a Nidus. I think that's actually a smart play for Mr. Dark. He's going into Neural Parasite and Burrow. We're at that point of the game. We're going to head in toward late game and another Nidus going to the... God damn, the map control of Dark is just scary and insane at the same time. Considering how this game started out as a cheese, this is absolutely wild. All right, nice little drop. Ooh, a nuke going down at this location to try to clear stuff up a little quicker. Gonna damage. Ooh, actually, you know what? This might be in range. I think, is that just in range or out of it? I think it's right here. Meanwhile, the Lings on the other side, yeah, it's just out of range. That was a beautiful move from Dark. Terran player going to take that bottom right expand. Look at this. You just see the Lings and Hydras and Banes make this line across the map. He's like, he didn't even need the Nidus. Look at, did you guys see how fast this armory's getting over there? And that's one dead CC. Well, there's only like 4 Hydras. Okay, that's enough to put some damage on. But look at this Terran army coming behind it. Oh my God. Another CC. Oh, he's going to try to land it there. Not exactly ideal, but Changeling's going to take this out like a watchtower. And another Nidus somewhere. I don't know where it is. Well, whatever. Somewhere. All right, we're getting everything. There's vehicle plating +1 and EMP, rather enhanced shockwaves coming down. Neural Parasite just completed, and we're into a game. Oh no, that ghost! That fucking ghost just gets a complete 360 surround on it with 9 gazillion units. The hero ghost dies for nothing. He's now a martyr amongst Terran everywhere. The Terran Dominion. Oh my God, a nuke going down on this hatchery. Not many workers there. Does Dark catch it in time? Let's see. And as this army's pushed off a little bit, I believe we're going to see a nuclear strike not detected. Oh, that's 6 drones and larva going down with producing units. All right, missile turret going ham on those overseers, but you know what? That's going to be a dead missile turret. Some of this is opened up. We're now into some Thors. We're into Liberators. We're into Vipers. We're into the late game, folks, and Infestors galore coming out for Dark. That said, our Terran player needs to clear this up. There's a burrowed Ling. I love this. I love this from Dark. Does our Terran player notice? Yep. Oh my god, that's so smart. Akira, he notices it. He is on top of his game. Cure is just not fooling around here. He ain't no clown. And, you know, I kind of like this position there, but it's kind of, that's such a tough base to defend, in my opinion. Zelnaga Tower and, oh god, there's so many overseers. Yeah, that's an expensive amount of overseers, but look at the bank of both of the players with this massive, massive economy. I think we're just touching on it. It would take a serious throw. Smart servo is even being researched from our Terran player, and Infernal pre-igniters, as well as vehicle plating +2 and vehicle weapons +3 on the way for our Terran player. He's getting his mech army behind this, which could be rough against lurk. I mean, I don't know. I think against lurkers still, Thors could be a bit of a problem, of course. Another nuke being attempted. Oh my gosh. Does that ghost go down? Does that ghost go down? He's gonna fungal. He's gonna fungal. He's gonna fungal. Oh, catches the ghost and jumps right on this base. But there's so many ghosts right here because he doesn't even need to snipe them. I don't think he could have just jumped on top of those lurkers. He's gonna try to catch some more. He's got to get those snipes. You gotta be careful, but oh, beautiful fungals again. Nice EMP. Gets a few infestors, and those fungals cleared up. Those infestors are high value units right now. We do have another nuke in production. 9 more infestors. We're going infestor crazy now into Lings. Infestor Ling for a Zerg player, and he's gonna try to retake this base. This is we're looking like we're gonna be into a long one, folks. Map long Congo line. All right. That being said, the army supply is well in favor of Cure. Dark into 99 drones. He's going for that huge bank, but Cure has a bigger bank. He can't spend his money because he's been maxed out longer. Cure in trades pretty good. He's starting to push ahead where he wants to be, but he needs to keep trading. He needs to keep pushing, and he needs to deny bases. He needs to break our Zerg player from his basically beautiful siege position. Anyway, how's it looking defensively here? Just a couple, Liberator and a tank. Liberator on the high ground. Lurker's gonna decimate the planetary. We're SAVs desperately trying to fight this. Does the Liberator get down in time? It does not. Well, Planetary's gonna help, but do we get a scan? Do we get a scan? Do we get a scan? I don't think we have high sec either. No scan, and his base is gonna fall. And, well, the tank line behind it is gonna help defend. Little friendly fire from the one tank. And I think we're gonna start to see a little progression over here, but meanwhile, our Terran player takes a base, is pushing on the northwest side of the map. This is crazy. Thor is here, killing spine crawlers. 14 SCVs fall, Cure down to 58 workers, but he's got a huge bank. He can max out an army. I'd actually like to see him get a maxed army now as SCVs trade out a little bit. He's gonna just have such a powerhouse army that it doesn't matter. I don't think he really needs to. He should be a little smart about how he engages the static when he sees it. He's gonna lose a couple Marines. I guess trading out Marines isn't exactly the worst thing. A little client-side lag again, or server-side lag rather. Bear with me. Oh my god, these lurkers that have been annoying over here. Last one getting cleared up over here, but there's actually a lot of lurkers being traded out. We don't see these. Okay, we do have flyer attacks going down with ranged attacks +3. We're in that point. It's a greater spire with +1. We're getting into Brood Lords for our Zerg player. Okay, now it's getting scary for the SCV losses. Kira has a big bank. He's securing some bases. He's getting enough CCs. Let's see a look at the. Actually, let's just look at units. He has, or sorry, structures. He has. Where are they? 6 orbitals. Okay, that's not too bad. So he should be safe to take some stuff. Gonna contest. Oh, he gets the base before this bio army goes down and trades out a little bit. It's Marine Marauders, so nothing of the powerhouse units, the Ghosts, the tanks, the Thors, etc. The Liberators. Dark even gonna be a pest over here. Oh, these Spore. Yeah, the Thor is gonna potentially kill this. Okay. If he gets this in time, these spine crawlers are gonna die. In fact, one dies en route. The other falling fast. Yeah, that's gonna be one dead spine crawler too. Funny to see it. Oh, Thor's gonna take some damage from. No, not even gonna take any damage from Broodling's gonna catch a worker. And yeah, that's funny to look at. But down below, one Marauder putting pressure on with just 5 HP. And Zerg is gonna set. Look at this. Like mostly in all army hockey, it looks like Well, no, it was just the spores moving down. Oh my god, look at how many Broodlords that are 16 Broodlords about to pop. That's where that bank's going for our Zerg player, but Dark just spent a lot of minerals on this. He's got a huge gas bank. Now it's looking at well in favor of Cure for the army, and you know what? Dark still has that income advantage, funnily enough. First time you heard me say it? I've heard other people say that, really. Well, that's funny, Richie Itchy. Oh my god, does he save this orbital? Okay, he's trying to, but the Broodlords are gonna just fight here. We got a lot of Thor. I'm actually, how many Thors do we have? In total, we have 8 Thors, but I think they're out of position. The Spore Crawlers, the Infestors, gonna make this a nuisance. And you know what? I think we're gonna see a dead base down here for our Terran player. Cure is gonna lose. Yeah, and he was mining off mules. He just has this massive bank, though, and in production. That said, he's gonna go move across the map, try to kill the Spore Forest. And you know what? The Spores are not. I guess they'll help against the Ghost, but he's not really that committed to Liberators. He's got a few, but at this point, he said heck the Libs. He might need something. Thors against Broodlords could be quite good, but with this many spellcasters, you're sure to see some Burrowed Roaches get some good Neurals. If I was to lay money on it, knowing Dark. But Cure is just going to... Did I have the score wrong, by the way? Do I have the score wrong? Did Cure win the last game? I believe Cure did win the last game, but we're... You know, here I'm saying, oh, it's going to be an early night. No, I don't think so. I think this best... Imagine if this was the old days where it was a best of 7. They would be going to Home Story Cup easily. At this rate, I won't be surprised if we... Ooh, the token Thor getting neural parasited and attacked by Queens and now Broodlords. That is one dead Thor. Thor is gone. Yeah, Mech is annoying. But, like, he didn't open Mech. This is late game, my friend. This isn't just a Mech player. This was a guy that opened Bio, and we're in late game. Both players with mostly everything. Would like to see vehicle plating +3 from our Terran player. He's forgot it, and we're now going into 2-2 flyer attacks and Carib. Actually, he's at 3-3. Yeah, he's going into 3-3 Broodlords and Corruptors. That's so if there is an air transition, that could be pretty wild. Cure's down to 36 workers, though, and he has some Baron Naked command centers hoping to take orbitals. The game's getting crazy. The map's getting more mined out as time goes on. Yeah, we're contesting bases with low minerals now. This base actually is one of the few that has all of its minerals remaining. There's this one here. That's going to be a tough one for Cure to take, but he could fly some seas. I wouldn't hate to see him even start flying this guy in the main away. Sounds crazy, but what the hell, half it, it's already built. He has such a bank. Our Zerg player just continue to... Okay, there's vehicle plating +3 coming for our Terran player. He's clearing out the map. Dark finding some value over here. A Queen funnily killing the CC. He needs to raise his CC. He needs to raise it now, but you know what? He doesn't care. He's pushing across with this Ghost Tech army, and he has to be careful because of all the Infestors. It's not just the Broodlords. It's Infestor, Broodlord without Infested Terran be damned. There's gonna be fungals, there's gonna be neural parasites, and there's gonna be hell to pay with these Broodlords. Can the Thors get into the high impact mode? That's the question. I mean, Ghosts are good too, he can snipe. Oh no, scans on the Infestors, he's trying to get some snipes on him. He should land EMPs, that's the hard thing, he doesn't know where to land it. This is all clumped up together. Oh my god, this is the fight right here. This is the fight. 36 workers for Cure. Queen's literally killing a command center at the bottom, but we don't care about that right now. There's so many overseers. Zerg is just trading out so well right now. Pouncing these Broodlords. This can't be contested by this ground army. However, funnily enough, Liberators can get a few pop shops, and nope, the Spores even being used offensively, like Manor Mules. Funnily enough, okay, it's Spine Crawlers. I thought it was still the Queens. Scans go, okay. He was, what? A Hellbat drop in the... What? Question mark? Broodlord's gonna... One Broodlord gonna go clean up the Hellbats. The medevac gonna get contested with... Okay, does he drop these Hellbats? Hellbats could be our... Well, yeah, there's not a lot of mining going on, so any worker kills here could be good. But Dark now down to 46. This is crazy. It's all about efficiency, and Cure traded pretty poorly in that fight. That's a tough nut to crack. But you know what? I wouldn't hate to see a mass Viking. You guys are gonna laugh at me, be like, Dave, you're an idiot. But, like, there's... nah, never mind. Corruptors, that's tough, but... Yeah, Cure now doesn't have the bank. He's spending everything. He's going back to bio. I think this is looking like Dark's game to win, folks. Dark just has so much. And the changelings even in getting some vision in. This is completely just mined out bases all over the map. Kier does have this side. Dark with more of a bank, more of an army supply, and very heavy tier 3 units. I hate to say it, folks. Any Kier fans out there, it's not looking that great for him at the moment. My God, this is going to be a bit brutal. Broodlord's just going to crack these planetaries like they're nothing. And the Ghost Academy going down. This is looking grim for our Terran player. I just don't think I don't foresee a win condition for him. Let's look at the ghost count. He's only got 9 ghosts. He's going into ship weapons, but there's no money. He needs to just try to hold... he needs to do something, but the big thing is these Broodlords. I guess he's going to go into a base trade. Okay. Oh, the Thor pops just in time, but it's probably going to die to these Broodlords, or Broodlings. Okay, it does manage to stay alive for a bit, this Bioforce. Actually, the amount of Thors here is alright, but the problem is the Infestors and the Vipers. I almost feel like that's the bigger issue at hand here. If he can make his way and kill some of the tech structures for Zerg, I think that could be a big problem. But Dark, again, he's been mining. He's got a bank of Fort Knox at this point of the game. Yeah, the income advantage and the army supply slightly leading for Dark. Oh, yeah, even, honestly, he could even use that Hellbat. Okay, if he kills these Spires, that could be good, but still, he needs to kill what's there in the air. It's a lot of Corruptors, it's a lot of Broodlords. It's basically the hugest component of the army, but there's also Infestors. This is just tough. It's gonna take God's work to try to kill us, but Broodlings just falling short. More gonna drop, he's just gonna try to chisel, but Broodlings, a 3-3, so strong against Marines. Marines starting to lose their value at this point of the game with this army composition. There's just so much that can kill them. Oh, my dear Lord, the Broodlord Corruptor gonna push down to the southwest. I just don't see Kier coming. If Kier comes back from this game, this is gonna be up there with that game I casted of Kaiboy and Sal and Up a Tree Zelda. Like, that was a scrappy game. I still have yet to make the YouTube video of it, but yeah, it was in EPT Americas. All right, we're gonna see Ghosts and Thors coming out with Medivacs, tanks, Vikings. Good shit. A little bit of a pounce. These, oh God, these Broodlords are just running amok. Our Terran player trying to get out more Thors, but you know what? Thing is, there's no recall, there's no Nidus for Terran, and that tank looks like it's gonna get, oh, oop. It actually is on my bed. A little bit of lag there. Keeping up. Yeah, we are into rough times for both players. Wow, it's so funny. Our Terran player was mining that first. That base is a little mined out. If he can trade. Okay, he is going to try to pounce on the tech. Killing these Spires, getting the Lurker Den, getting the Hydra. You know, he needs to get some of this tech. But he has to be a little defensive. Yeah, our Zerg player is just going to push across the map, I think. Yeah, this little Marine hit squad's not too bad. Broodling's going to be annoying, and possibly, yeah, they kill the Hellbat. He kills both the Spires. If he just right-clicks them and moves up here, that could be good. But I think at that point, drones might even be able to win the fight. They're so damaged, those Marines. Oh my God, look at this Zerg army. Look at Zerg. Just look at him. But look at, imagine Terran. At the same time, it's a 164 to 146 army advantage. Certainly in favor of our Terran player in terms of numbers. But again, spellcasters, oh, we need some world-class EMPs to really help this. I think more than the snipes, the Thors should be able to deal with the Broodlords. Okay, he's doing whatever he can. Can these Broodlords and Infestors go down? This is what it comes down to. Kier now has a bank, though. Dark has a bank, and all of his tech getting killed by Marines. Slowly but surely. Another Greater Spire going down for our Zerg player. Can Kier take Dark down to Kirktown? Or is it going the other way around? We'll see. Have a good night, veteran gamer. All right, guys, this is a crazy game and a crazy finish coming. I think it's foreseeable. Kira's done it. Somehow he eked up an army supply lead. Took a good fight. He's still leading the army supply. Dark still with a lot. He's trying his best to tech back up and getting more Broodlords. But you know, part of this again is those infestors, and the infestors are doing God's work. Beautiful neuroparasites. This is absolutely madness. What the hell's going on here? This lead is about to go down. Cure still has it, but he has to kill these infestors that still have some energy. He's losing more and more, but that allowed time for the Broodlords to jump on top of the Thors, which are kind of chiseling them away. That's still a lot of Broodlords. He's going to try to go into Ghost. Cure just spent all his money on Ghost. He still has an army supply lead. He actually has a worker lead. He's pushed Dark in between, in a bit of a rough spot. If he kills this hatchery even, that's less production. Dark doesn't have much. He still has his base up here, and if these, yeah, I don't know. This mistakes can be made, but it's looking, yeah, Dark now has the bigger army, so I'm not so sure. Because it's specialist units for specialist units. 7 infestors being made, 6 already out. That's a lot of infestors. This is getting closer and tougher to call as the game goes on because mistakes could be made. An army of changelings is going to go scout across the map. There's just changelings everywhere. I bet you I missed some of them. Some dying in front of them. Okay. Here's like, F you, we're going to get rid of those. And he's going with a Marine Hellbat push. Does he catch this infestor? Guess what? I think he's going to, because there's a missile turret. What the fuck? We even have a missile turret to contest this. He's gonna go try to take out some of this tech because he's like, you know what? No, why are you hitting the dead extractor? He's just killing everything. He's just, I think he just A-moved this. Everything's clumped up. It's doing its own thing. It's the RNG of the game. Okay, now he's gonna start pouncing on some of this stuff. The Baneling Nest, the spawning pool, and the infestation pit would be nice catches, but it's too bad it wasn't a little earlier. I feel like he could have got a little drop in or something. Paid attention to those Marines earlier. If he got the infestation pit, that would have made him in a better predicament than he's in right now. But he's catching up on army supply, now ahead again. Though some of its earlier tier units, Marines and Hellbats. Is he going to get the hive in the spawning pool? That's going to be key. We don't see another spawning pool in production. I'm sure there's another one. Nope. We do have an ultra cavern somewhere. There's so much dirt clumped up. Look at all these creep tumors over here. This is insane. He's actually done a good job. Like, as far as map presence, Cure certainly has the better map presence now. But what's so funny, the slow march of the spore crawlers, which I think are going to die on here. Let's actually take a look how many are left. There's 14 in total, so that's going to be 4 less as the Marines and Hellbats go decimate them. Changelings going out again, morphing everywhere. A decent... Yeah, this is actually funny. Okay, I think Cure should just win this now. We should be seeing GG pretty soon. I really don't see Dark coming back. There's like few mineral patches here. Cure's mining out the rest of them. Dark's mining just off of, well, 4 barely available patches here. He does have this whole base, but again, Cure's mining them out, and he's got a little bit of a bank right now considering where we're at and how few minerals and resources are left. There's a gas on this side, but yeah, actually, Cure, funnily enough, is running out of gas. Would be funny to see long distance mining on to Dark's original part of the map. Okay, Cure's gonna go try to crack this really tough fortress of Dark and potentially be up a game. These guys are putting on a hell of a show for us tonight. SCV's getting thrown away. We fill the supply void. The army is actually damn close. Spore crawlers are going to catch liberators, though. I don't like that. I don't like that for Cure one bit. Broodlord's coming in, and Ghost getting hit with fungals like crazy. EMP's trying to land on... yeah, this is a crazy fight, but Cure's starting to throw. Cure's starting to throw. It looked like he was just going to win it. But that's the problem. He overextended. And I'm not sure how this is going to go, folks. He doesn't have a lot of gas. So it's not like he can just replenish into higher tier units. He's going to spend money in Marines and hope for the best. But look at the endless waves of Broodlings. This is nuts. He can't beat this. He needs to... why is he fighting it? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Just endless waves of Broodlings. Absolutely devastating. That is the result of 35 Broodlords. Holy shit. The spending in this game's been crazy. Everything's crazy. The army size leading for Dark. A bit of a throw for Cure. I really think he... yeah, that wasn't more than he really should have been doing. This is like such an... At the same time, it's the infestors, and it's hard to jump on them because of these Broodlords. Like, don't underrate those infestors. They're so good. But like realistically, there's so many broodlords. He should. I almost wouldn't have hated him going into Vikings now. Like that, literally, it's that many that he can just have some Vikings and eke them in there by the infestors, and probably just start chiseling away at the broodlords. At that point, that's just game because we do not have much cure now on his back foot for income, though. Dark has that little encampment of some more mining anyway, but it's getting closer and closer. We're 40 minutes in. It's mining out. This is late game as ZVT, folks, and we're going to see the army move back for Cure. Cure's going to just kind of parade push across. He's going to try to clear keep. I can't talk. Sorry, guys, getting a little late here in New York. Yeah, it is a bit of a problem. I totally agree, Richie Itchy. The mobility of broodlords is certainly limited. The immobility, if you will. Jesus, it's getting late enough where I am starting to get little slips of the tongue here and there. They're becoming more prevalent, but that's okay. Anyway, we're going to see SCVs getting thrown away again, trying to damage the spore crawlers. And yeah, Cure's going to be extra careful, though, because I think more so, again, it's the fungals, it's the neurals, and it's what caused... Whoa. Okay, look at that play. He drops broodlings at the last second as that structure was dying to get some out, just to have them in case there was a push. My God. Dark's even camping his overlords right there. Cure literally running out of absolutely every bit of minerals he can get. Our Zerg player has everything. Like this entire... Look at this. There's no minerals anywhere except for right here, and that's mining out 2 patches. Oh, he has 1 little patch right here, and that's about it on Cure's side of the map. So this is funny stuff. There's nowhere he can long distance mine. It's not one of those... Oh, those fungals are beautiful with the EFPs. Equally great blinding cloud. Doing the job. Some Vipers in the mix. Help equalizing the fight for our Zerg. Actually pushing it in his favor. He's trying his best. We hear the Thors wreaking havoc. But will the broodlords fall? I don't think so. There's just more versus less. This is like their X strike at this point. As this goes on, it looks like Dark may just take it. It's unfortunate. Cure really looked like he's in a winning spot. Wait, is he? Is he? Can Cure do this? And I know you guys are going to laugh at me, but like this, the guys are so good at microing everything, but it feels almost like we're headed to a direct strike game at this point. Ligerman, what up? Oh my God, my dude. And Fungals catching this. Bleeding them dry. These are some damage unit, and there's no money to mine. I think Cure is all out of mining. This is the last stretch of the game, and I don't think, you know, it'd be different if these Thors were healthier. We're talking 4 Thors, 2 Hellbats, 2 Medivacs, 2 Marines, 2 Marauders, 2 Marines, and 5 Ghosts versus more Broodlords coming. That's going to be 6 more Broodlords, some Lings, okay. Okay, the Ling trades are good, but there's just a bank for Cure, a little teeny bank, and this is just rough. I hate to say it, but considering the game started with a cheese, I'm feeling for Cure. I think he deserved to win this one, but Dark just exercising his abuse of his ability to control spellcasters and getting into GG Lord Infester, Winfester as the meme was, showing us they're still good. Dark takes game number 2, and we have a potential for 3 other games, but we'll see what happens. Jesus, that was a game. Moving on in. BCs, yeah, it would be really hard to get there. He went to no air, like that would have made it so much easier. Still. And I need more water. This thing... I said no more coffee, but you know what? I think I might have to do it. Casterman's getting a little tired here. We may not be on the high class stream, but you know what? I'm happy to be holding down the fort on the lower tier side. Good to see everybody. Thank you for sticking around on the Dave cast. And we're moving on to another game. You know what? Either way, guys, Caster Man has to use bio. So we're in a lobby. Game will probably start here. I'm going to try to make like a tree and leaf. Oh, sweet. They needed a minute, too. I'm going to try to get some water. Oof. Just in time. Oh, Ligerman, my pad's worse than ever. It's just the room I'm in. I actually have to get to work on that yet. And we're back just in time. I totally wasn't mowing down a cold fucking chicken chalupa. Trying to, some of it. Alright, and here we are on to game number 3 of this series. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Cosmic Sapphires, Florencio says Cosmic Safari. Get up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Dark in the Blue. And his opponent in the upper left, give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Red Terran player. It's Cure. We are on 1-1. Goddamn, that was a banger of a game. So far, a banger of a finals. And guys, thank you so much for all the support. If you're new here, you like the casting, I also do laddering. I do weird stuff sometimes. We never know what to expect at a Dave stream. We're gonna destagnate a little bit. Please smash that follow button. And if you have an extra Twitch Prime sub laying around, you know, you can use that too. Just saying. Just saying. If you got an Amazon account, you can Amazon Prime account, that is. You get 1 free Prime sub, as I'm sure everybody in chat does. I feel like a robot saying that. I usually don't say that. But mostly the like button. And if you want to help out, exclamation mark YouTube to check out my YouTube links. Looks like a pretty standard opener for both players. Gentleman's game for game number 3, if you will. But it's Dark, so will it really be that gentlemanly? Dark going out for some Overlord presence, looking for proxy racks. And equally going to try to see what's on the other side of the map. This time we have an SCV scout. See, if you guys remember last game, that was a big component to why Dark had that lead. He went for that early roach push, and there was no SCV scout. Kira wisening up to it, and he is not going to let that happen again. He goes, nope, we're going to scout for early roach warren, pool first. That's not the case this game, but still, he has to keep his eyes on Dark. He's a cheeky lad. Sorry, folks. A little ASMR for you with the Pepsi. This cast is sponsored in part by Pepsi, my lesser of the two favorite soft drinks of colas. Coca-Cola is Kirktown. Sorry to say, guys. 100% the case. If you disagree, God help you. Okay, it's going to be a 2-1-1 from Cure. That is the play. Okay, SC. Oh, Reaper's... Actually, he's going to get some value. Nope. He's just being annoying. He's a little overextended with it. Is he going to get a ling? Is he going to get 2 lings? That was a very smart move back. He's still trying to debate him. He wants to catch one of these Zerglings so bad, but... Okay, he's getting a little health. Excellent Reaper control. Hey, thank you for the follow. Funky Drunk Shrunk Monkey. My man, that is one of the best Twitch. I fucking have an affinity for people with cool-ass Twitch names. And welcome to Sawcon. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the Dave Templar. You notice my initials are DT. I just happen to love those units. The favorite units. Again, this is a 2-1-1. I don't know if this map is the greatest 2-1-1 map, but we'll find out. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying to get 100 YouTube followers. We were at 95 last I checked. If a couple of you are kind enough, and I can keep it there, I can change my name to match Dave Testa SC finally. Get rid of that godforsaken username. It'll just be YouTube/Dave Testa SC. That being said, we do have some queens coming out, and blah 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 blah. Creep tumor connecting the nat and the main from Dark. He's playing very standard. Being a queen printer, drone it up, building those queens, building the drones, getting metabolic boost. Stim is on the way for our Terran player and the 2 medevacs. That's going to be done. He's going to go push across the map pretty soon. A very flimsy build, but it has potential to get a lot of damage, and sometimes can be game-ending damage. But Dark's pumping out those queens. That's really the counter to this. If you get enough queens, it just shuts it down. But 2 medevacs with Stim Marines earlier on in the game are just so strong. And Dark's been droning and droning. If he catches him and he's too greedy, Dark, though, is probably going to get a little cheeky here. Oh, he gets the scout with the Ling. That one Ling. So valuable. He scouts the 2-1-1. And that being said, our Terran player is going to be... Well, yeah, he's now denied. That's actually very unfortunate. It's now going to be a Marine tank follow-up. Combat shields and +1 coming behind it. This totally screwed with our Terran players' game. Queens are all clumped up. Gonna go camp between the Nat, the 3rd, and the main. Hey, thank you for the follow. Syntax LaRue. This is pretty crazy stuff. We're gonna see a little parade push across here. All right. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, he can't crack that. That's too many queens. But what he can do is pick up and go into the main. Yeah, it's a lot of lings. So Dark's like, he's wising up. His Roach Warren's finishing. It's a decent amount of lings right there. Okay, what he can do is try to clean up some of these active creep tumors and passive for that matter. He's going to try to catch some, and he's going to patiently retreat back. That's about all he can do. He could look for overlords too. Would be kind of nice for him because there are some floating around the map. Behind this, we do have tanks coming, combat shields, and +1 going to come, but 11 roaches, 9 now. Roach printer mode is going on. Is fully activated for Dark with 56 drones. He's in roach printer mode. All right, +1 ranged attacks, and Carapace with glial reconstitution coming for our Zerg player as the creep spread continues. The queens try to keep their map presence, but more Marines have joined, but there's 2 tanks. The 2 tanks are what I like because there's roaches, there's ravagers, and yeah, the Lings just, I love this control from Dark though. He is taking the high ground there, but funnily enough, oh, one of the tanks falls. That is very unfortunate for Cure. Cure, actually, well, he actually gets some tank shots on the Lings at the top. He can actually abuse this a bit. He's forcing a lot of energy, and this is a time where injects are pretty well needed at this stage of the game. Medevac's gonna beeline in. The Lings are out of position too. They're gonna come back. He's gonna go off creep. All of the Zerg army slowly gonna make its way there. The Lings will obviously a little faster, and some getting cleaned up. He's trading out the Lings, trading out the Lings, trading out the Lings. There's only 3 roaches for the moment. He's trying to catch some value, get some roaches, get some roaches. He's actually getting some drones out of this. This is actually a decent little trade. Not the best to write home about for a 2-1-1, but he's going to go back out with another group of medevacs behind it, +1 infantry armor on the way. It's a really late 3rd CCs. The consequent 2 more barracks coming down, and we don't have another eBay just yet. Yeah, it's a single eBay. That is a weird wall. I mean, against Roach Ravager and Dark, I don't really hate it, but he has to be careful. Yeah, this is not as impactful of a push. I would actually like to see him retreat and repair up. He needs to secure his 3rd base at this point. He's put a lot of pressure. He's denied a 4th for this time, but I guess he could try to keep it up and deny it, but obviously it looks like this is the position where Dark will be forced to take. but it all depends. Maybe he's listening to me. Do you see that? Nope. 2 medevac drop over here. He's going to go pressure with this. Yeah, he's going to go clear out some more creep and try to get Dark out of position, whether he sees that or not. He's going to try to out-multitask Dark, which is quite the feat if he can. A lot of roaches are going to prevent this drop. There's no way a double marine drop's going to get shit done over there. Does he catch the Overlord at least? And the creep tumor before and get the fuck out? He does. Beautiful play from Kira. Kira's going to go try to deny this, but Dark might be able to just get this done. He's going to drop him. Obviously, these units are not instantly dropped. And, ooh, the Roach Rav army's in... Gonna prevent that in the way I was gonna say. All right, creep tumors on the other side are gonna be contested again. Kira now has his third secured, and well, Dark looks like he's gonna take this if he pushes the issue enough. And Dark retreats a little too far with that Roach Rabbit. Oh, killing another Overlord. He's just sniping those fuckers. Decent. Gene Sim with the Pog Squirrels in chat. Gotta love it. The Pog Squirrel printer, Gene Sim, just like Dark's the Roach printer. All right, yeah, so our Terran player is not going for a 4cc just yet. He basically just saturated that about a minute and a half ago, I'd say. I'm totally bullshitting that time. I have no idea. I have no idea what time it is. I have no idea who I am, and I have no idea what game we're playing. Casterman has officially gotten sleepy. All right, I'm only messing with you guys. We do have the Debate 2 medevac drops. Is that a Marine or is that a change? That actually is a Marine. The 1 personal escort Marine. Gonna be distracting. Oh, that was a beautiful play from Dark. Or from Kira, rather. He's gonna go... That was a big Debate. Everything's on creep and close by. He's gonna try to get a few worker kills and get the hell out of there. Infestors are the play, and centrifugal hooks look similar, but this time more of a macro game. The 2-1-1... Not super impactful this game, but he's doing a good job of keeping the creep at bay at least, and it's been slow trades. Oh no, but the tanks are clumped up in piles. Are gonna do God's work. Can the tanks help against the Roach? Ah, no, he's gonna lose all the tanks. A bit of a blunder for our Terran player, but you know what? He's in the natural, forcing a boys pull. Gonna force Dark to retreat. He's trying to trade out the Lings. Yeah, 2 eBays now synchronized, but Dark ahead on upgrades. Yeah, the 1 eBay build's a little rough for Terran. Yeah, he's just gonna get 2-2 now, so it's kind of normalizing up in a second. He's got to be annoying, but after losing that much in terms of trades, yeah, it's a little close for our Terran player. It's on the knife's edge for who is actually leading. But that said, Kira is behind on workers. Let's see what was actually killed. Only 3 workers this game. Pretty crazy stuff. Okay, he's going to try to go in. He's got more Marauders. Actually, I like the Marauders. That is a wise choice. I wouldn't have hated seeing them. He's going to float over his main. Yeah, that's the problem with a 2-1-1. He's literally floating over his main CC to take a 4th base and just staying on this worker count. So he's going to be behind on CC. So if this gets the lurker tech, it's going to be Ultralisks. This game's going to be an Ultra thing. So could this be an Ultra throw, guys and gals? That's the question. We're going to see another hatchery going down at the 2 o'clock position for our Zerg player. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god, these splits, parasitic bombs landing on the medevacs. But I don't know what the fuck just happened other than workers going down, but that looked like some amazing splits we missed in the natural because tired caster, man. Mamma mia! We got the spread of the creep of Pizzeria getting knocked down. Our Terran player pushing in with a slightly lead in the army supply, but there's Lings, Banes, Ravagers. Tank's gonna immediately go down, doesn't even get a shot. Now that's 1 dead siege tank. He's getting blasted. Look at this split Terran army. What you like to see on Banes. The Marauders tanking most of the Banes. Fungals, beautiful Fungals and Parasitics bombs, and I think Dark's running out of energy. At the same time, our Terran player, Mr. Cure, is getting a little dwindling on his supply, but we're gonna see more Viper energy potentially. You know, I don't hate this Marine Marauder comp, but now there's gonna be Ultralisk, no ghosts. It's just the nature of the 2-1-1 opener. You get behind if you really got to find that value, and a lot of times you can't, and that's what we see. The Queen's held it. Still some good fighting going on. Siege tank goes down again. Queens actually still helping out quite a bit in this fight. Kira is forced to retreat. Dark taking that 2 o'clock base is also a problem, and he's taking the, we'll call it 6-ish o'clock base, just a little half past 6. I don't even know anymore, chat. We just got some StarCraft going on, and it's some pretty goddamn good StarCraft. This is high-tier Korean gameplay. Oh, beautiful parasitic bombs and corrosive biles and Ultralisk with the classic Ultra skin. That's what that is, baby. Moving and shaking and breaking. Now there's another Ultra gonna fight, and with transfuses, that's why they are not falling. Marauders are pretty decent, can be decent against Ultras, but these transfuses are really bringing it home. The fact that these queens have survived so long, they're showing their value in the late game. We're gonna see anabolic synthesis finishing up here very shortly. So we're gonna have that speed Ultralisk, speedy attack, zoom Ultras. And that being said, parasitic bomb, good unit. It's really damaging this army with the splash damage of the Ultralisk. The Lings surrounding pathogen glands and +3 melee attacks coming down for our Zerg player. And while, ooh, nice control of medevac at the last second, dodging the biles. And I think this is just enough of a Terran force to ultimately trade out against the Ravagers, but doesn't matter. Our Terran player on 3 CCs. No planetary fortress, even no 4th base. This is looking like it's Dark's game to win. But at the same time, do we have Ultra throws or not? Woo-wee, this is some pretty high tier gameplay, and I hope you guys are enjoying the cast tonight. I've had a lot of coffee, and it's starting to dwindle down earlier. You can hear the tiredness in my voice, I'm sure. Ooh, Marines, and I did cast something earlier today when I was just like waking up in the afternoon, which is embarrassing. But it's just the way things went. Zerg is just gonna A-move across the map, trying to find good value. These, I wish those supply depots were raised. That would have bought time. GD's called, and Dark takes game number 3 in the finals. Can our Terran player come back? Will we get a Game 5 series? We will find out very soon. These are fucking great games. Like, listen. This is some good StarCraft right here, folks. I can literally do nothing but move the camera around, and you guys would be like, anybody that's actually awake and looking at this is gonna be like, yeah, that's some good StarCraft for sure. For sure, for sure. Alright, fuck it, I just went to this scene. Why? Because why not? It's not usually what I do, but whatever. I'm just drinking in the mic. It's late, I apologize. Alright, you guys are gonna see me set the score and all that, and anyway, spawning in the bottom left, up 2-1. Give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Dark in the blue, Mr. Zerg. And his opponent in the upper right, give it up for Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Cure in the red, Mr. Terran. Do we see no proxy racks yet? Is he that desperate? Against Dark, I don't know how much I would like it. It's inside and out, by the way. If you're curious to the map and you're just listening, which does happen sometimes. Mamma mia. All right. I have a feeling I'm actually going to be able to sleep before morning for the first time in a couple days, guys. Pretty excited if that's the case. I mean, it's technically going to be morning-ish in the AM, but I'm going to be able to fall asleep, I have a feeling. How you doing, Mitchy Tommy Poo Poo? What's up?
No, no, no!
How you doing, Mr. Green? What's up? How you guys? How you guys? It is 2 a.m. here in New York, and we are finishing up the series of 2 monster players, bringing us monster games tonight in this epic TVZ finals of the ESL Open Cup Asia number 133. Couldn't tell you how many of these I've casted or how many ESL Open Cups in general, But that is the number of the total Open Cups. Getting in the late game of StarCraft 2 itself. Okay, just gonna be a Reaper expand from our Terran player, and Dark actually not being too cheeky, just standard 16 hatch opener. Welcome Mitchy, Tommy, and Green Ultralist, though. Good to see you guys from the future. All right. Factory going down for Mr. Cure, and we're going to see a third hatch going down at a very good time from Dark. Didn't even skip his 2 queens or 2 sets of lings. Well, actually, he's getting 2 more sets of lings. Getting a little extra well, no, it was just a 2. Never mind. Misread on the production. Oh, he gets a drone. That is so big. If he loses this Reaper, though, is it worth it? I think he's going to lose this Reaper. Yeah, this is 1 dead Reaper. There's no way. Oh, well. An eye for an eye. Quite literally, the Reaper is the eye of the Terran at that point with the Scout. You see what I did with that? 3cc build. Little greedy from Mr. Terran Man, but after the first game, he's like, whatever. He knows he's not getting roach rushed from Dark, so he's feeling it. This Overlord's going to be annoying. He's going to go for a Scout. And see, it's a 3cc build. Oh, the Marine doesn't go toward it. He doesn't see the Overlord. He does not see the Overlord. That was very smart play from Dark. Getting a read on some of this. Second Marine's going to go out, and we're going to see that swap burrito for Hellion production. Are we going to see another Banshee opener in this game? Against Dark, it's not necessarily a bad thing. We've seen it be pretty good, but we'll find out. Alrighty. Hellions, Vikings got a tech lab on the barracks. Third CC is going to go down, get to be making into an orbital pretty soon, I would imagine. Yeah, that's where that money, it's all lining up in money. There it is, third CC. Viking going to go look for the Overlord. Hellion just kind of patrolling out, seeing what it can find. Honestly, with a Viking too, he might get some free Overlords. Okay, Viking opener. Are we going to see... We don't see an armory, but we are going to see an armory. It is going to be Marauder Hellbat. 100% Marauder Hellbat. Where is the... Okay, there's the medevac. Concussive shell coming down. Armory is going to go down right here. Viking's going to clean this up. Dark may just know what this is. And honestly, Dark, usually being Mr. Roach, he's droning pretty hard right now. This could be possibly good. If Dark continues this macro style, and yeah, he's going into layer. Layer is always good, but again, he doesn't really have any tech. It's just speedlings. He's going to rely on lings and queens against a Hellbat Marauder with concussive shell push. Armory is about 75% done. Third CC going down. And you know what's great about this build? He's not all in. We've seen a higher player. Well, we've seen Dark go down to this sometimes, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Vikings getting landed. Marauders in the medevac. Okay. Knows he can't take that route. Okay, we're going to see him morphed into Hellbats. It's only 1 medevac. We're going to see more Hellions and a Marine in production with Stim on the way for a follow-up. But this is a bad concave to take the fight in at any rate. Viking going to help a little bit more against the Lings, honestly. And the Queens. Vikings pack, that 1 unit difference actually makes a huge difference. Medevacs actually going behind this because he knows if he wins against the Queens, it goes uncontested. But he's going to lose it. He almost saves it. That's rough. The medevac makes this so much more powerful. But you know what? He's not getting the worker damage, but he's killing a lot of the units. And behind this, we do see some heavy macro, even production from our Terran player. This is such a strong build. Marauders and Hellbats pushing in here, trying to fight the Queens, running out of energy more and more as time goes on. And yeah, 3 Queens printed at a time. They don't start out with enough for transfuse. Would like to see medevacs come behind us, but it's just a macro game behind this. It's just constant trades. Our Zerg's constantly losing units, and these units are just staying alive barely. It's too bad that medevac didn't live. That would have bought so much more time and value out of this push. But you know what? He's pushing in. He's keeping Dark busy, and that's what he needs to do. Dark's just such an aggressive player. The Spire coming down behind us. That could be a little rough for our Terran player, because all he's going to have is Stim Marines behind us. He has double eBay. He needs to scout the Spire. And as this goes on, where is the Spire actually? It's going down on the nat. He might actually be able to get a read. Hellbat's not going in on the work. Yeah, I'd rather see Hellions. At that point, you want to see the Hellions. He's not going in for the Infernal Pre-Igniters. He's done so much damage, though. Oh, he's going to kill the Bane. Okay, that's actually huge. Dark didn't get any Banes, so though he didn't lose many workers, he's been kept down from being able to build workers. He's been forced to produce nothing but units. And honestly, they've been trading out pretty poorly. It's mostly been Lings, and even the Queen's going down. Queen count has been reset several times. And behind this, again, our Terran player has just been macroing like a madman. Not even transferring workers. He's just building them. It's 1-1. He's got Stim. He has combat shields on the way. That's looking like a pretty strong Terran army. Spire's going to finish, so it is going to be Muta play. And I don't think that was scouted. Let's take a look in Mr. Cure. Yeah, his Cure did not scout that Spire, and that is a big deal. Okay, he's going for push number 2. Flyer attacks. Good unit for Mr. Zerg. But are we going to see some blind missile turrets? That's such a smart play from Dark, in my opinion, because there's been so much invested in things that don't shoot up from our Terran player. Is going to get an Overlord and going to pounce it. Well, the Mutas are going to tip their hat. There are a good amount of Marines, but the Glaives going to do some good damage from the Mutas. And yeah, the Marine's going to get cleaned up. Hellbats shortly thereafter, but more pressure done. Medevac's going down is going to be rough. Not really the most impactful push right here. Yeah, I would have rather seen a Hellion run by than this push stuff, but he didn't know there were Mutas. That said, Cure now leads in workers. Cure now leads in army. Cure now leads in upgrades. And Cure just needs to get his army together and maybe even split up and get some damage. But knowing that there's Mutas, we didn't see any missile turrets in production to my knowledge as this fight's going on, but we'll see what happens here. Oh, Muta's up on top. Cure takes it, and that moves us into game number 5 of the finals. Very, very good stuff. Holy shit, this is my 3rd stream on the Saturday-Sunday catch. I just wanted to let you guys know that. It's the 3rd stream. All right, let's take a look for the lobby. This is match point. We have made it to the end of the finals. I wonder how much I've streamed. Probably like 9 hours. This is actually, for considering how few people are on, this is going on long because TVZ, but PVZ even can go quite late too now. Is this going to be a short one? Or is this going to be a long one? We've seen these guys try hard to the late game with very few mineral patches left on the map. I mean, the last one is on a very short rush distance. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some cheese. In total, there's 5 bases. Well, for each player at the high ground, with a couple in between on each side. Spawning in the bottom left hand corner of Waterfall. I should have set that up before. Give it up for our blue Zerg player from Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It is Dark. And his opponent in the upper right, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming as well, it's Cure, our Red Terran player. And we are going to be moving on here. We are going to be moving on here. Overlord going out for a little scouty. Seeing if there's any cheeky procs here, but I think Cure's just going to play a safe standard and whatever. But Dark, let's keep an eye on this guy. Oh, yeah, he's good. There it is. It's the cheese. Fun fact, Waterfall has 1 second less... 1 second more rush distance than Beckett Industries was, if you guys remember a pretty well vetoed map for Protoss everywhere. And a very good Zerg favored map against Terran for Cheese too. This is another one of those maps. The rush distance is like 32 seconds, I believe. Don't 100% quote me on it, but I'm pretty confident in that. Hey, welcome, one free belly rub. Welcome, welcome. This is a banger of a finals. Caster man is getting a little tired here, but we're gonna try our best. We were powerhousing through it with all the coffee. Now, admittedly, having a Pepsi as a wind down. The opposite of a chaser to the coffee all day. Though still caffeinated. Alright, let's see here. Dark should be going for Roach Warren after. It's his first queen. Hopefully he's going to connect that creep. Yeah, more than likely he is. Going for Metabolic Boost, actually. Not Roach Warren immediately. Going to send Lings out across the map, potentially to try to catch. Is he going to cheek him around? Build another set? That's what I like to see. Okay, okay. No, he's going to go right down the pathing. Personally, I like it if they... Okay, he's going to scout for the Reaper. Oh, this is big brain. Yeah, because he's going to send him across to try to deny the CC. And this is... Even with the pathing, he should have done that at first, though, truthfully. That is optimal because the Lings are going to go down. I don't know, he's pathing him... That SCV is going to finish the CC. The purpose is to delay or deny the CC before that, but I don't think it's going to happen. And Kira is going for a macro build. This could potentially be a quick one. But I say that in the first cheese, well, that didn't end up so well. It's not a super, super fast Roach Warren, like as fast as possible. But getting link speed early and a late third CC, this is going to be a little telling. Maybe it's just a Jib 8. Yeah, he's droning up behind us pretty heavily. It's just to get fast link speed and maybe force a reaction. Okay, nope, it's a reactor. Okay. Oh, Ling speed finished. Look at that timing. The two Lings. All right, I see it. He wanted to get in for a full scout with that Ling speed. So just a really delayed third base. Elephant Man. Thank you for the gifted sub. Hey, from Jeremy. I was looking for a good cast with some morning copy. Keep up the good work. Thank you. And thank you for the gifted sub, Elephant Man. To Funky Drunk Trunk Monkey. What a great name. And I do appreciate you. It is sadly, this is the end of it, but you'll have Home Story Cup coming up, which I'm going to be missing more of it. I'm going to have to look at the VODs. The games I've been catching were great, and I stupidly had a tournament earlier today in my time here in New York. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. You guys have been extremely generous tonight. Yeah, I was, honestly, it was looking like we would have had Cyan. Was a potential finalist. So it would have been a PVZ if not. And honestly, I'm liking both matchups. I'm not going to lie, one free belly rub. Both are pretty fun matchups now. And especially at this level. In Korea, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some different Protoss maneuvers, especially Dark versus anybody. The Zerg, the Protoss. We would have had our Chinese Protoss player, Mr. Cyan. Oh, Ling is scurried away. It's going to be a Cloak Banshee opener and +1 Carapace opener from our Zerg player. Gotta love it. It's actually not a bad move against Bio. But we know Dark's up to some shenanigans. He's going for... This is the first game he's had Spores in time out of the series, so pretty good stuff. All right, that said, we do have a low ground third CC on the way. Banshee's going down, and yeah, we got the other 3 racks follow up to this. Okay, I'm gonna do a little swap-a-reno with the barracks in the factory, presumably, unless he goes into Widow Mines. Yeah, it's gonna be swap. He's going into Bio. Widow Mines against this style might not be bad, though. It's going to be a quick layer. Not quick. Actually, it's not really that quick. It does have a layer, nonetheless. Banshee's going to chill here. It's about to run out of energy. He should probably move it away. Spore Crawler moving to the third. Look at how many queens Dark has. 10 queens. That's just crazy. 2 Cloak Banshee's going to try to find some value. One extremely damaged. The other is joining it. Not finding too much value. A few workers here and there, but he should probably repair them. They may be helpful in defense or fights after. Third CC going to finish up as an orbital. And, well, we're going to have ground carapace finishing up stem, just finishing now. +1 infantry weapons and armor on the way for our Terran player. Meanwhile, the Hellions are deflected. That's just too many queens to defend against this. Baneling Nest going to finish up behind this. And that said, yeah, we have 2 more hatcheries going down for Mr. Yeah, it's a macro hatch. Okay, this is looking like it's going to be a lot of units being pumped out. We're going to have a lot of Ling Bane from Dark. Probably, if I was to guess, we can just... If I was to guess anything, it's Dark. We're probably going to see Infestors as a follow-up. Could be wrong, but this just... To me, it's just screaming Infestors. We've seen him use them quite well before. He always is. He's the spellcaster god of Zorg. IMO. Yeah, I greatly appreciate it. And welcome, Funky Drunk Trunk Monkey. You might know my nephew, For Jumi. I always meme on that. I always say a lot of these kids are my nephews. But, huge fan of the Germans in the StarCraft world. Fans, players, Lambo, For Jumi, etc. Big Gabe. Actually, I said Big Gabe. I'm fucking shot. Excuse me. I am losing brains here because of sleep. Oh, a nice Cloak Banshee move position into the main. Gonna probably find a few workers and be annoying. Actually, he's gonna go right for the extractor. Meanwhile, the push with a Marine hit squad over here is gonna have to be careful. Centrifugal hooks is a ways off. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Wait, what? Okay, Banshee's actually forced the retreat. He's gonna kill the hatch. 10 workers and more. Banshees and Marines get some good damage. Beautiful pickup. Oh my god, Cure is just so good. One Banshee did ultimately fall. Oh my god, he gets a drone trying to take a hatch. Delaying that hatch just a little bit again. Actually, a lot of it. It's taken a while. That's a pretty far back drone selected for the hatchery, looks like. Burrow on the way for a Zerg player. Carapace +2 on the way befleeting first. He's going for Burrowed Banes. Oh, Dark with his Burrowed Banes game. Let's fucking go. Hatch canceled on the 6 o'clock position base for our Zerg player. Army supply in favor of Cure, but Banelings could be the great equalizer. Some Hellbats out for a little bit of tankiness. But, oh my god, Cure's just doing this great multi-prong. At the same time, a huge, huge Ling Bane run by, going into the third base. 1 defensive tank, 2 Marines. Gonna try to save this. SCV's got a beeline in, but you know what? He needs to shut the front door. Oh no, he saves the SCVs. That's actually a brilliant hold from our Terran player. Gonna clean out some creep, but the Zerg army is close by. And that looks like it. Oh my god, Dark actually could have went for a 360 surround on that little bit of a bio army right there with just the tank on the high ground. Oh, beautiful catch on another base. Forces another cancel. If he gets a cancel over here, yeah, this drop may actually do it. This could actually force our Zerg player. Let's see if it does it. Yeah, he's going to cancel yet another base. He's being so good with this multi-prong attack. Cure, what a goddamn legend. Is he going to kill off these Banelings before they morph? Oh, he kills off 1. Damages a creep tumor, not quite getting the kill. Is he going to force a kill over here? Beautiful pickup. Does lose 1 Marine. I'd say these have been fantastic trades for Terran. He's getting a 4C. That's what I want to see. The 4CC, 2-2 on the way for infantry, weapons, and armor. +2 melee on the way for a Zerg. They're going to be equalized on upgrades. It was a fast Carapace earlier from Mr. Zerg. And you know what? Dark, considering he was late on the nat, in a way, this has been favoring our Terran player. Workers actually leading for our Terran still because of all the kills, the harass. Tank's gonna go down. Hellbats. You know what? A lot of the Banes traded out. Not too bad for Mr. Dark, but look at these Queens defending us over here. These medevac pilots have to be scared shitless on either side. And the Marines, and these medevacs, the Marines, and this one, it is the medevac pilot. Okay, 4th base gonna go fly over to make the planetary, and there's gonna be a huge Marine tank push on the other side. Still a lot of Ling Bane. He's gotta be careful on this creep. 1 tank sieging, 1 not. And we do have, oh, and beautiful tank line. The conga line of tanks. All right, these units are gonna try to find value. Some of the Queens split off. But yeah, this drop can't find anything here. He has to go maybe over in this base after. That's why this is here. That drop can follow behind it, I think. Though a lot of speed can be done to deal with this. I don't know. Okay, I like the drone transfer. He's going to sack the base to take the other. Overlord and Creep Tumor is going to be cleaned up. Man, Cure is just being so good about this. He sees the base. Queens can't be there. It's only one medevac, though. A lot of Ling Bane. Dark is making some good moves as far as base positions, but Cure's been so good at denying this. Army size way in favor of Cure. Dark catching up. Income insanely in favor of Cure. It's starting to trade out a bit. He's been doing such a good job being annoying over here. You gotta love it. Okay, Mr. Dark going to take another base. Meanwhile, 5th CC going down next to this, and our first sensor tower, or second sensor tower, I should say, from our Terran player. All right, it's Viper 30. We got a Hive. We got a Spire on the way. Oh, the burrowed Banes. That was beautiful. And Dark has more. He has more postured everywhere. This is the best thing about Dark's games. We wanted to see it earlier. I didn't even mention it. It's the surprise. Hey, Angeline, what is up, home girl? How are you doing? Good to see you. Mood just went to the pot. I hope you're doing all right, veteran gamer. Angeline. Guys, make sure you give Ange a follow. Good friend of mine. She been busy doing the real life hustling. Oh my god, these, not again, the Banes. Oh, Dark. Not like this, my dear lord, guys. This is just crazy. What an absolute banger of a gang. Actually, he's going to try to take this base again, but he's really pushing across the map. This base is going to get canceled. Yet again, another cancel. Not so much in terms of kills, but my god. This surround from our Zerg player is insane. Those burrowed Banes were sick. The parasitic bomb's nice. That medevac looks dead. He doesn't have to save a single Marine. Welcome, welcome. My mood went to the shed. I hope you have a good night. You said you were going to sleep before. I hope you can get some rest. And welcome again, Ange. God damn, the pressure is strong. Ugh. This is not looking fantastic for our red Terran. Oh, I like the trades for the Banes. And was that a Widow Mine? Yeah, this game was the one I would have liked to see in Widow Mines earlier. But altogether, let's take a look at the trades. Yeah, you can't say shit about that. Cure's trading pretty efficiently, nonetheless. Alrighty. Yeah, Cure is establishing bases all over, just being quite annoying, forcing Dark to the bottom side, but he's still denying bases all along through this. And you know what? The creep spread's starting to come pretty scarily in the middle of the map, but you know what? Cure's not going to have any of it. All right, we got a nice little push out coming from the west, going down to 9 o'clock. And a 3 o'clock position will move out with some defensive Widow Mines. So you know what? Burrowed Banelings, we got a thing for that. We got burrowed Widow Mines. Oh, beautiful pickup. And the Widow Mines behind this. Nice blitz from Dark. Does he get a third? No. Oh, yeah, unfortunately they're on cooldown. Banelings gonna go catch these. Yeah, Spore Crawler's gonna reveal him. Oh. That's the end of the mines. Widow Mine. Yeah, they're not trading out the best. They did get some decent hits. Okay. Oh, that's a kill on a hatch. That's beautiful. Absolutely stellar job. Ange, I apologize if you're still there. This is a 2-minute stream delay. Okay, we do have... Oh, my God. Look at this. This is a CC printer. What a Chad. Stem the win, buddy. Gamer Richie would be liking this series for sure. Oh, my dear Lord. Parasitic bombs putting in God's work over here, and Mamma Mia. Holy shit, it's been a lot of streaming today, guys. I've had to add delay, remove delay, add delay, did a little ladder, and now we're finishing up the finals here. Army supply looking hugely in favor of Cure. He's behind in workers, though. Somehow Dark has been droning up behind this. But I don't think it matters. Like, there's so many command centers. This is all mules. Ultralists are up, but there's a lot of Marauders, Widow Mines. We don't see ghosts. I would like to see at least a Ghost Academy being dropped. Oh my god, this medevac's gonna... Okay. He's gonna save the units. The medevac even lives. getting 16 worker kills behind us on the back foot and the trail off. Beautiful, excellent micro from Cure. He is just absolutely crushing it. This game is just tremendous Terran play. I hate to say it. Dark opening a little cheeky, and the whole plan that he even planned down those 2 lings at the beginning of the game at the metabolic boost, getting that beautiful early scout. But you know what? Cure is just 2 on top of this game. Oh, well, that said, Dark with his cheeky shenanigans and beautiful fungals or not, Cure is just leading this army supply. There's more infestors, though. He has to be careful. His army's getting jumped on. This army lead could be coming to an end. Banelings, Ultralists are going to jump on this army. Can he pick it up? Can he pick it up? He needs to save whatever he can and get the hell out. He does. Landing another CC. This game is the opposite of what we saw before. Dark is on his back foot in terms of map presence, in terms of bases, in terms of economy. Sure, he has drones, but you know what? Drones don't matter if you just don't got the bases. He's going all in. Dark is going all in. He's going on Copium. And our Zerd player looks like he is in a lot of trouble. Okay. What's going on here? An Ultralisk is going to kill a CC, but it doesn't matter. Oh my god, this Ultralisk only has 6 health. That's too funny. Ernie the Ultralisk. GG! And Cure is victor to ESL EPT Open Cup Asia number 133. Thank you guys for hanging around. Those of you that did, people that just joined, welcome. Please smash that follow button. We've had a lot of love today on the stream. I gotta update my sub goals and stuff tomorrow. I'm a little tired. It doesn't always update. Thank you guys very much. Good to see everybody here. And I'm gonna close out that prediction in a couple minutes as this catches up from the 2-minute stream delay. Thank you all so much. That said, we're going to go on for a raid here momentarily. Oops. Just checking to see where we are. Got to do some thanks to everybody. For all the generosity today that I could see on here anyway. Actually, I had 3 streams, so it's a little tough to say. A little tough to say. Damn, I was gonna see you steadfast. All right, guys, let me pull up the end. I got to take a look at all the good thanks we got to give today. From what I remember at some points, too. All right. Give me just a second. Let me pull this up. It is getting late. I know I'm here just sitting here looking weird, but let me just do this because there's been a lot of love here. Thank you, Gene Sim. Thank you guys for sticking around. All of you that were here for the long haul of it. For those of you that came in, thank you for joining. We're going to get ready to raid out in a minute. Just got to give some thanks here. All right. Some extra super special thanks. Thanks for the cheers, 47S and Boy Scout, for this stream. This is the 3rd stream I did in a row with very short breaks. Actually, one was just adding delay, and one was removing delay. So yeah, it was straight. Thanks for followers. Syntax, LRU, Funky, Drunk, Muggy, and Blowge. Thank you, 47S, for the, well, yeah, we had gifted sub battle here. Just so many, and that was I believe it was Timo gifting 10 subs, Boris gifting a sub, Timo gifting a sub, 47 is gifting a sub, and Clumpy Eggnog gifting a sub.